I should have wore a heart monitor for this, huh? No. Shut up. Stop your clapping. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I can't fucking do this, man.
Get your pinky down. It's up again.
Oh, God.
All right. And your pot.
Oh my God! Are you crazy? What are you doing?
Screaming. Let's work with food. Get the goddamn pinky down. All right, make your fingers like iron, all right?
Armand Goldman, you old so-and-so. How about those dolphins?
Oh my God.
Screaming Queen? This is very exciting.
Yeah, it is, fella.
Oh, right on, amigo.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. Fucking A.
Fucking A, right. Come on, little buddy. Swing that by me again.
Oh!
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power!
Oh my God. Oh my God, he chopped his freaking legs off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, that is why he looks the way he does, huh? That was fucking terrible.
Is Anakin all right?
No, he is burnt to a crisp.
Imagine you're a deer. You're prancing along, you get thirsty, you spot a little brook, you put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces.
Bam! A fucking bullet. Oh, that was so great. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. That's loud in my ear. Hello. I'm alive. Look at me go. Wow. Isn't that just fun? Let's see. Let's see if I can still do this, folks, huh? Alrighty. Why am I a little nervous? I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. But I'm here. Hello, hi, howdy, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Let me get my link. Get that going, because YouTube always changes their links. Do. And I can actually post on Twitter that I'm live. Crazy. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. For those of you who are waiting, hi. You know, 10 minutes late, but we're good. Better than before, honestly. But hi, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Who do we have here? We got Z, we got 8Ball. Hi, hello, Amanda, Philip, Jay, Ripple, Cameron, Disney, Red, hello, welcome. Better late than never. I know, truly, right? I was setting up, all right? I was setting up because I was looking and I was just like, did I set it for 6 p.m. or 5? And I set it for 5 and I was like, whoops. So, because I guess I was thinking it was more closer to 6, but No, it wasn't. So, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. But hello, welcome everybody. How you guys doing? If you're new to streams like this, I've done a few before, and we really just talk. We just chat. Hello, Pesto. How are you doing? We literally just talk about literally anything. So like, you can come in and just start talking about whatever. So that is just how that's literally just how it goes here. It's nothing specific or anything. My mic popping a little bit. All right, thank you for letting me know. I think I have something. I'm gonna lower it actually. Yeah, that was another thing. Was trying to set up my mic again for this. I think I'm too close to it too, so if it sounds like terrible, please let me know. Because I tried testing it and it should be fine, but I mean, because it's literally the same, I don't do anything different to what it is on with recording, so I was like, it literally shouldn't be any different at all. But if it is, that is OBS in a nutshell. So Happy New Year, long-time viewer, newer subscriber. Well, welcome on in. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here, of course. Just finished making a pot roast. Yo, that sounds awesome. Wait, hold on. I don't know if my... Here we go. I did post on YouTube. Good lord. I did post on Twitter, so that's up. I'm doing right though, Amanda. I'm doing okay. You know, it's been busy. You know, I've just been a busy bee so far this year. Nothing too insane though, but I feel like I've just been kind of nonstop for a bit now. So, hello, Elisa. How are you? It sounds a little bit better already. Yeah, I mean, I moved it. I think I was just too close to the mic, and also I lowered it a little bit, and I messed with the compression a little bit too. Cause if I don't know why it would be messed up. Again, I don't do anything different. Loving your reactions to older classic movies. I watched your reaction to Apartment recently. Thank you. Yeah, I if you've been around, especially even for a few months, you know I just watch anything. Like I literally just, if people want to see it, I try to do it. I'm down to watch really anything, so there's still some popping here and there, but not as much as before. I don't know if it's the mic. It's also the music has some like popping sounds in it. I don't know if it might be that or not. Nothing critical. Yeah, I don't know why it would be. I don't know why anything would be wrong, because I really haven't. Again, I haven't changed like anything, so it's like, hello, you know. Hi Sharon, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Your cookies look so good, by the way. Thank you. Yes, I am the family baker and have been for like half of my life. So I actually almost went to culinary school to do baking and pastry, and part of me still wants to experience that, but I did do like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like it was called Polytech, so it's like a technical school. I did like 2 years of that in my senior year and my first year of college for baking and pastry, and that was what I wanted to do. But then I kind of worked in like a really a higher end restaurant and like got turned off of the idea of like pursuing that. So that was it wasn't my fault. It was a good experience overall, but like I think if I worked in a bakery, you know, like that would have been better. You know, that would have been better for like my reassurance, I guess. I've seen your arsenic old lace reaction about 7 times on my playlist. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. Hi Dan, how are you? Welcome on in. Just a glitch in the matrix, truly. Hello Necromancer, hello. And then the apartment was on Pluto TV last night. I think the first reaction I watched yours was Color Purple. Oh, God, Color Purple was, I mean, I know they made a new, like, they made a new one, and I think it was a musical, right? well, I think it was it originally a musical and then they made it like a serious film, like a more serious film, and then they made it into a musical movie again? So I don't know, actually. I feel like cooking is nicer to do for fun than as a job. Yeah. I do. I enjoy baking a lot. I enjoy cooking too. Cooking's fun, but I like specifically more so like baking. But I know my way around the kitchen, so we're good. Now I don't know why. Oh, it's a shame. Why isn't this working? I don't know if this works or not. Let me double check, but I will see. Hello, Llama. How are you? They made it into a Broadway play, and the new movie is based on that. Okay. I started watching your reactions since Clue, my favorite movie. Yeah, Clue was a good one too. Yeah, I don't know. There was really never a movie that I watched so far, besides like maybe one or two where I just like didn't like it. You know, I found enjoyment in everything that I've watched so far. Hi Blackbird, how are you? What kind of movies am I going to be reacting to for this year? Literally wherever the wind takes me, as I have been doing. Like, there's no specific things set up. The main thing that I do is I list movies that people have been kind of talking about, like in the comments, or movies that I have been personally wanting to watch for some time, and I put them on a poll on Patreon and people vote for them, and then I go from there. So that's the main, that's how I go with that. And so far so good. Do you watch anything for fun to unwind, or has reacting taken the joy out of that? No, I mean, there are series and there are shows that I watch like with my partner, like off camera, not reacting to them. So there's still like that, balance of doing that. If there is like genuinely a movie that like I've been really wanting to see or whatever, then I more than likely will just see it, and go from there. I would, in a very, very, very ideal world, I would really, really like to react to the new Avatar: Last Airbender live action series that's coming out on Netflix next month. I really want to. It's just, God, it's so hard for me to do more than what I'm doing, and even though it is one video a week, I'm still recording for Patreon as well, and putting that together and doing that. God, I wish I could I really would, like, I really want to. I'm gonna try my best to, but we shall see. Any plans on doing Saltburn? I genuinely, I want to watch it. I want to watch it. I feel like it would be a good reaction from what I've heard. Like, and from what I've heard, it's not necessarily like spoilers. I just heard that it's fucking wild. So it's like, favorite genre so far. I feel like I'm already a broken record saying like, oh, I just like anything, but I kind of do. Like, I don't know, a good comedy movie is always just, it's just always fun, right? Like to watch. I always find enjoyment in like a really good comedy movie. But yeah, Saltburn will be offended. Really? Like, oh God, buckle up for that one. Jeez. Yeah, I've heard that it is just wild. The movie that I watched for Friday is, wild, crazy. Oh, hello Shane, how are you? Welcome on in. How are you guys doing? What's new? Anything specific going on? Anything new? What's up? I'm just here to, we're not doing anything specific. I'm kind of trying to ease my way back into streaming a little bit. I would love to consistently stream. It just, it's hard. I feel like I have no time, I just feel like I feel like days are just going and I have like no time. I do Cheaper by, yeah, Cheaper by the Dozen is one of those movies that I feel like I keep hearing here and there about, of people wanting me to watch it, so but yeah, I'm trying to fix my hello. Am I live? Oh, okay, yeah, my OBS just disconnected for literally a second, so we're back. We're good. We are good. We are good. Learning new things with my reaction channel and editing. I think I finally understood. Yeah, you know, keyframes can be an adventure to do, like to deal with, but they're so helpful. They really are. So good luck. Good luck. About some really Tom Hanks films. I did a lot. I did a good amount of Tom Hanks. Well, not a good amount. I've done a few Tom Hanks movies, but always more in that category. Ooh, excuse me. I'm just laying low, but dealing with a breakup, so I've been relaxing. He cheated, which I know you hate that. Ew! Well, I hope that... No, I can't. That's not nice. I can't say that. But I hope he has a terrible rest of his days. Yeah, no, I really do. I really hate that shit. It's awful. Sounds like I've got a noise gate cutting off my audio. I do, but it shouldn't be cutting it off. I didn't change anything with my mic settings. That is so odd that it's acting weird. Is it bad? Like, let me know. You got revenge? Please share if you would like. I moved into a new apartment at the beginning of the month. Same building, but from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom. Literally 3 weeks before Christmas. What? Oh, why? What happened? You should take the executive decision and watch movies for YouTube if there's a movie that you're wanting to see. I mean, it depends. It depends really for me. I can totally do that though. Like, I don't mind doing that, you know? I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter so much. I'm gonna just... Whoop. Give me 1 second. Freaking technical difficulties. I don't know. I feel like Twitter hates links, and so sometimes it just doesn't like work or show up. So I'm just gonna redo it and reformat it. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can do. Let me see if I can fix this. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Because I don't know why. So annoying. Nope, that's not correct. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it just like... There we go. Okay. I fixed it, I think, or at least I think I fixed it. I hope I did. Hope maybe it won't fail on me. Yeah, already. It's like it already worked. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. You should try having ChatGPT suggest a movie at random. It actually would be kind of funny to do that. You're right. That's a good idea. I've never used ChatGPT before though, so I would have to kind of like I think it's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward, so. I went to his house with his best friend and we slashed it. Oh, Amanda! Oh my god! Is not what I expected you to say, but like, good for you. Anyway, I've been low-income housing. I'm disabled, so the people who run the company wanted everyone where they should be. Who run the company wanted everyone where they should be. So like, that's very odd. So because you're one person, you have to live in a one bed. Is that legal? Is that legal? To force you into like a different, I like that. Don't like that, Pisto. Don't like that. We were in the same apartment for 20 years. Yeah, that don't smell right, to be honest. The legality's iffy. Ugh, I'm sorry. I have a separate Discord. Is that only for patrons? I do. I get it as like a perk, but I also don't. I tried so hard to like be like, okay, let me actually like be more active in Discord, and because I'm really not good at Discord, genuinely. And it's there, but honestly, it's just kind of more of a place of just like the occasional chat, you know. I wish I was just better at this, you guys, you know, like I really do. I feel like I'm not. I think because if I see, this is the thing. A lot of reactors, they do this full time. You know, they have put their all into this to make this their full-time gig. And so I think they have the time to make things, you know, nice and pretty, like, and more set up and whatnot. So I think if I do not do this full time, and if I did, I would be posting more. But I have a full-time job, and I also do, so it's really hard to do this along with everything else. So that's just, again, that's just me. So, but I know a lot of people who also do reactions, they are full-time, and so they really can like, they really have like the ultimate sort of setup and like in terms of like posting and whatnot. So doing streams and having a balance between that and whatnot. So hi Angelic, how are you? That's not legal at all, and isn't. I don't think it is. I used to stress about which movies to pick for my reactions because I was worried about the YouTube algorithm and getting views, and it made me almost hate doing reactions. That's fair too. Because depending on what you're watching, if not a lot of people are looking for that, it's not gonna, you know, do well. You have a better chance of doing more popular movies like The Wizard of Oz, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, in order like to get traction. And I think I've done like a mix of that, doing a mix of more mainstream and more not as well-known movies. Especially like last year, that was kind of like the big, that before going on like my break, like my hiatus, because I burnt myself out. It was a lot of that. So, and I have no regrets with that at all, with like doing things that even though they don't, you know, do well view wise, there are still people who are enjoying them. And they're grateful for them, because not a lot of other reactors, if at all any other reactors, are doing and watching those movies. So it's there's a lot of positives and a lot of negatives with doing that. So now I just pick a movie that looks interesting and that I kind of watch and I go with it. Yeah, I think with me as well, I'm very much like, I kind of go with the flow a lot of times, in terms of like, I'm so open to watching anything, and because of that, I've found movies that I would have never watched without, especially like patron requests, I would have never watched if it had not been requested for me to watch. So like so many movies that I've seen that I wouldn't have done so without that. So, or I would have watched without that. There's a movie called Other Side of the Wind. It was released in 2018, but it was in production since 1970. That's insane. Wow. Those pesky day jobs always get in the way. I know. But I need that consistent money. So it's understanding, because lots of people want to DM or make a post that people want you to see or whatever, so it's understandable how time consuming it may be on Discord. Yeah, it's just like, it's more just like, you know, Discord is like, it's a gathering place, you know, anyone can talk in there that is in the Discord. So, but it's always nice for the person who has, you know, like created that Discord to get something started with it. It's just the spoons, you know, spoons are low, like, and it has been for a while. It's just hard. It's really hard to find a balance with everything. It sucks. And I wish that I could give more than what I'm giving, you know? But I also know that I can only do so much without burning myself out. And I know that what I do, it is a why does OBS Studio, why is it disconnecting? This is the second time this is disconnected, and I don't understand what's going on. Why is it that I'm trying to stream here for the first time in a few months, and it said, go fuck yourself? That's so odd. It's not like I'm in, hello? Like, it's not like I'm looking at my settings. It's not like I'm in primary. Yeah, that should be fine. It's what rude that it keeps doing that, yeah? Oh, God. That's the thing, Pizzo. I am 100%, you can at any point ask, suggest a movie to me. That's fine. It's just, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna be doing it. But I always try to, like, remember or even write down whatever it may be, you know? So, like, and I'm always open to people suggesting stuff. 100%. Especially if people go under that comment and be like, yeah, you know? Like, agree. We love your reactions no matter what you're reacting to. Thank you, Sharon. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Twisters is coming out this year. Yeah, the sequel, yeah? Sequel Twister. So, yeah, a lot of people, it seems like a lot of people are pretty excited about that. So, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'm in a few groups on Discord and it's hard to get on each other. Yeah, exactly. I'm a part of so many Discords. I left a bunch of them like a while ago. But it was so overwhelming because like I didn't participate in like any of them anyway. So yeah, that's what it's called. OBS. OBS. Karen, thank you for the $2 and the funny joke. Honestly, that was great. Thank you. The alert should come up. Hello. Like, this should be working. What else is new? Things not working. Come on now, you know? Maybe someday it'll come in, though. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But it's there, so thank you. The super chat, that's what it is. You do what you can, that's all you can do. Exactly. And I know that a lot of people understand it, and those who don't understand it, they're gonna go fuck it themselves, you know? So it's fine. You know? Just collect notifications like I do. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh, that was so loud. I don't know if so loud for you, but I very much apologize. God damn. Ah. Why was it so loud for me? I'm fixing that. Hold up. See, do you see how delayed that was? Like, damn. Come on. Oh yeah, sound volume. I'm gonna lower that. It wasn't loud for you. It was so loud for me. Oh, rude. BRB, okie dokie. I love that. Just collect notifications like I do. Thank you. I didn't realize you and I were the same full-time job and doing reactors. Respect that for sure. It's hard out here, llama. It's hard. It's a lot. It's so, because in the most ideal world possible, I would be doing this full-time. I promise you that. Because then I can do my reactions, do series, like TV series, do streams, and that would be the income. And that, and like in a very, very, okay, listen to me right here, and we'll speak this into existence. I just randomly shot up in like a week, randomly just start getting thousands of fucking subscribers, whatever. If that just completely and utterly just happened, 90% sure I'd be like, okay, let's ride this wave and do it, you know? Full stop. So that is, so let's speak that into existence anyway, because I enjoy doing this and I would love to do that. I really enjoy it like full time, you know? And like, don't get me wrong, the job that I have is, it's not bad. It's what I went to school for, but it's like, if I could be creative and like do this all the time, yeah. I'll usually watch a thing I've watched myself. If I haven't, I delay till I watch it or wait and hope right. Okay. I'm very careful to mute and suppress discords I join. I usually only join discord. That's fair. Fair, Defiant. Also, hello. I'd love if you would react to either Anti-Main, it's from 1958, or The Women. There's a version that came out. Oh, okay. I'll keep it in mind. At the end of the day, you just can't please everyone. Yeah, I get that. You think maybe an OBS update worked your stuff at all? Maybe, but also, maybe there's an update I didn't do? Yeah, it's disconnected like twice now, but not fully, just like for a second. It's literally, maybe it's the weather or something, because it's really cold out. So I don't know. Oh, shot up in views. Look, he thought you were talking about drugs. Like shooting up drugs? Jesus. Do you enjoy do you enjoy watching classic whodunits? Yeah, absolutely. They're always so much fun. You know? Those are always fun. Have you ever played new games or any games you recently bought? Oh, just like recently? I finally started playing like not too long ago, the newest Assassin's Creed, which has been a lot of fun. So that's the main like story game that I've been playing. I also started playing Lethal Company, which is a lot of fun. I'm hoping to play with some folks soon with that. I would like to stream that actually. I'm gonna do my best to try to do a Twitch stream soon actually. Cause that's, you know, that's where it all started, baby. You know, like I haven't really streamed there much, especially in the past year. I streamed there when I was raising money for St. Jude. But after that, like St. Jude season and raising money for that, I like kind of went back to just not streaming at all. Which I did, like, that was during my hiatus, or like at the tail end of my hiatus, and then yeah, so and here we are. Oh, excuse me, good lord. Godzilla versus Bambi? What? Huh? OGB baking, yeah, that would be fun, but I already have no time as is, so can't even make a second channel. I give props to anyone who runs 2 channels, like who does like especially like a reaction channel and a gaming channel. I know several people who do both. I know KL started doing that again. The loveliest person, she started doing that again, I think. Not the 2 channel thing. She started streaming again, actually. But she did have a second channel for gaming, and I think she stopped doing that because it was a lot, and I don't blame her. Awkward Ashley, she does both. She streams and does reactions. I know that she's making a second channel, like Ashley Burton. Yeah. Would you do a reaction video by taking a camera? No, that's illegal. I can't do that. It must take a lot of self-discipline to do this after a long day of work. I wouldn't say necessarily self-discipline, but it can be hard. Like even like yesterday, I had to work. I had to do like overtime yesterday, which honestly I don't do. It's very once in a balloon, but work has just been so that it just I had to like just really like sit and just like do a little overtime, and by the time that I was done it was like 7:30, and I was like, I need to record for Friday. Like I was going to go back and forth of just like, oh god, but I'm streaming tomorrow and I don't want to move my streaming tomorrow because I already moved it once from last week, and like I don't want to delay it again, and you know, like I don't want to, but like I also am just like, oh, I kind of don't want to react right now. But I was just like, you know what, just do it because you'll have it done, and you also need to, you know. so I ended up doing it. I'm glad that I did. It's just that initial like just kind of push of like just do it kind of thing sometimes, and it's not that I don't like, I'm like, oh, like I have to react. No, that's not it at all. It's just sometimes it's a long day, you know. And sometimes you don't necessarily want to do it in the headspace too. So hi Adam, hi, how are you? Welcome on in. But yeah, so but I'm glad I did yesterday, because not only was it a wild ride, that's Friday's video, I'm just glad that I did, because I especially talking during the stream, I wouldn't have wanted to record after this, you know. So do I usually do a movie for Black History Month? Genuinely, I don't think I have. I don't think that I have. If of course, if you have any recommendations, anyone for that matter, I totally, you know, I'll totally do it. You know me, I'll do whatever. Yeah, Ashley's great. Ashley, I had started going to her streams because I don't really follow, like I don't watch reactions myself, but I do have, you know, friends and what I like am friends with that are reactors, and I started going to Ashley's Twitch streams more, and that's been a lot of fun. She, you know, she's great. So let me scroll back up. I think I missed. Bambi would mess Godzilla up. Jesus. Remember, there's some rules about it, but you can multi-stream now. Yes, I am gonna definitely 100% like dip my little toe like right into multi-streaming, especially if I am able to find a consistency with streaming on Twitch. I will multi-stream. That's a fact. Right onto here and onto Twitch, and maybe just like even TikTok as well. And with those streams specifically, those would be more, they would be talking, yes, but definitely like probably doing some games and stuff. So I would like to play games with people again on stream. I do it plenty off stream, but on stream, yeah. Yeah. I have some fantastic movies in mind I'd love to suggest, but some of them are not widely known, so they probably won't pull. And the request is always sold out when I know. So that's, and like, I know you've been on Patreon for quite some time, and I appreciate you, so thank you so much. I know that tier is always sold out. I need to like, and I feel bad being like, all right, you're done, like get off, you know, and forcing people to get off of the tier, because, you know, who am I, right, to say that? But I also don't know how many people are interested in that. So, and if I could do more than the 4 a month, I would, but I physically can't. So, but if more people mention or say, or if like I post about it, you know, asking who is interested in it, then I might, maybe I could implement like a more of a system for people with turns, basically, you know. I'm surprised the people that I've stayed, you know, like for this long. Jesus. I appreciate it, but damn, you know. Godzilla versus Bambi is not a very long movie. Doesn't end well for Bambi. Yeah, I could probably guess that, right? I sometimes go back and rewatch your Skyrim videos, because that was my first time I found you when I was bored for Skyrim tutorials and found you eating people. You are an excellent archer. That was so fun. Yeah, the Skyrim arc, like the Skyrim arc of Twitch streaming was one of the best. And even like I was playing Cult of the Lamb last year. That was so much fun, and I would like to play that again on stream. That was a lot of fun. I have trouble doing art and making time for family after work, so hats off to those of you who that manage to do reactions and side hustles to your full time. I know it again, it's hard out here. Like this truly is like it's a ride. And I wish there was more time in the day. I really do. I'd have to go through what you have already seen, some Black History Month movies. 42, Do the Right Thing, Get Out. I've seen Get Out, yes. I've seen Get Out, Hidden Figures. I would love to watch Us, and 12 Years a Slave is like a movie I need to watch. I think, you know. Good morning. Do I like Hitchcock movies? 100%. I have watched a good amount of Hitchcock movies, I think, at this point, right? Yes. Have I seen Fart the movie? No. Best Valentine's Day movie is Barbra Streisand and Robert Redford, The Way We Were. I feel like I've heard that movie before. I think so. Sometimes you just crawl under a rock and do, yeah. My recording starts at 10 p.m. at EST, so it's late nights for me. Now, you know, new room. Got my own room finally, yes. And this is actually the stream in which I have my own room, right? Or no, second stream technically. But before that, I was downstairs in basically a basement where people are walking constantly. So I was also in the same boat as you, you know, like I would have to wait until 11, 12, 1 a.m. To record, and thank the Lord that I have my own room now that I can actually record at work at a reasonable hour, like 5 or 6 p.m. So, you know, it's like, I'm very grateful for now having my own room. But I mean, the majority of my videos are me in the other room downstairs. Only relatively recently is in a different background. So how about picking a least voted for movie? That would actually be interesting, doing like a little flippy, you know, but then I'd definitely have to do the video that was the most voted for the next week. So freaking Howard the Duck, 8-Ball, Jesus. You're gonna start seeing a lot more classic Disney characters coming into indie films. Yes. I mean, we already have specifically the tugboat, you know, Mickey Mouse already being in movies, like already starting to be in movies and other media. So very interesting times we're gonna be living in. There's a movie called Santa with Muscles. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Silo first season. Oh, I don't. Yeah, Silo. Wait. I feel like is that a recent series? I think I watched you stream in Banana Suits. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Again, that alert is gonna come in stupid late. Oh well. Now I need to check. I have not seen Rope. The Hitchcock movies that I have seen. Let me just, you know, Hitchcock films. Because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Hello. That's bright. Sorry. Oh, he's made a lot of films. Good God. That's a lot. I haven't seen Rear Window. I've seen Psycho. Have I seen Notorious? I don't remember. Maybe not. I've seen North by Northwest. I've seen Psycho. I haven't seen Rope. I haven't seen that. Oh, you know what? I really haven't seen a lot of Hitchcock, huh? I thought I have. Jesus. This comes in so late. I don't know why. Sorry. He really has made a lot, though. Good Lord. I thought I've seen more. What? Oh, well, yeah, the birds. Yes. The Birds, Psycho, North by Northwest. What else? Everything else is up for grabs. Vertigo, Notorious, Rear Window, and Rope, I think are like the more top Hitchcock films that I haven't seen. But clearly he has made a lot. So, well, I've always wanted to suggest Nashville. It's one of my absolute faves, and it's actually holds a record for most Golden Globe nominations ever. Oh wow, okay. You know what? I'll put it on there. Maybe not the next poll. Let me try the poll after next because I don't want to give too many choices. But I'll do it. Why not? Fuck it. I'll do it just for you. Where are my posts? Yeah, I had to, yeah, no, you'll see that. I do have Vertigo on, I've had Vertigo on polls for a bit, but it just hasn't gotten there, you know? Actually, let me go to other posts. My drafts. Nashville. Okay. Do a poll of films no one wants you to watch. That's actually very funny. Hi, Danny. How are you? It's good to see you. You've seen Romancing the Stone or Jewel of the Nile? That I highly recommend watching. The War of the Roses with Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito. Yeah, I've actually never... You know what? Romancing the Stone is something that I've heard of, I think, but not... I have no idea what's about. The other ones I haven't heard of. Have you seen the night of the day of the dawn of the son of the bride of the return of the revenge of the... That can't be a real title, right? That can't be a real title, right? I think Hitchcock's personal fave is Shadow of a Doubt. I personally like his Strangers on a Train. Again, I think both of those. Both of those are ones that I've heard of before too, but don't know anything about. Oh, but yeah. Crazy stuff, y'all. Strangers on a Train. Yeah, I was looking at a list of the Hitchcock films to remember what I've seen. And that was on there. So, still reading for The Burbs. I consider it a hidden Hanks movie, but not really a classic. It's one of those movies, if you know movies, right? And The Burbs has been mentioned a good amount as well. I looked up longest movie titles, and that's what it came up as. Crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily like surprised, right, that someone has made a title that long. Ugh. Woo. Yeah, the like specifically like Tom Hanks films, The Burbs was mentioned a lot. Yeah, occasionally there are like Tom Hanks films and Robin Williams films that people have mentioned. Tom Hanks films. What else was there? He was in Asteroid City. You need to watch that. God, I mean, he's also been in so many. And you know for a fact that by now I would have reacted to Saving Private Ryan if I had not seen it already, right? Right, y'all? Right? Okay. The Terminal. Yes, The Terminal has been mentioned a lot. Hi, Kip. How are you? What's up? What's up? I think you have fun watching How to Steal a Million with Audrey Hepburn. It's so creative for a film of its time. And that's the thing. That's, you know, like, there's no, like, end in sight for me personally in terms of, like, not reacting to films. Like, there's so many films to watch. I have a never-ending roster of things to watch. So, I'm good. The Money Pit. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood. That's so interesting. I love Tom Hanks, and yeah, Big was another one that was. Those are some main ones. Yeah, Big, The Burbs. Yeah, Philadelphia still fucking kills me. That kills me. I have watched Castaway. Yes, that was one of the first reactions that I've done, actually. That was like one of the first 5 or 10, right? I think within the first 10. Yeah. Hi Optimal, welcome in. Hello. I just watched Asteroid City. I wasn't in love with it, but it's really entertaining. I heard that it's literally about nothing, but that's all I've heard about it. But I also heard that it's good. So, do I ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Premonition with Sandra Bullock. Splash. Yeah, I've heard of that as well. I hope you're doing well, friend. Currently in the middle of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, have fun. Yeah. What's really funny, actually, at least I found it funny, was that for how many people said that, like, don't watch number 4 and 5 of Indiana Jones. The 4th one almost won Patreon this past week. It almost won. I almost watched it. Like, I mean, like, I'm fine watching 4 and 5, but I just thought it was so funny that, like, after so many people saying don't watch it, not worth it, but also a good amount of people saying, you know, to watch it, it almost won. So, did not win though. Did not win. For lighthearted comedy, I go with Big. Yeah, I see. I need to. What I might start to do more of is like do categories again for polls. Of just like, all right, Tom Hanks related poll, and just list Terminal, Big, Splash, you know, etc. So Burbs, you know, and just go for just to diversify in terms of like watching more of like certain actors' movies. It'd be the same with doing Robin Williams, like, as well, because for Robin Williams, I have Tom Hanks here. Hello. There's still Robin Williams movies that I need to watch, like, fully. Garp. Even like there's a lot, honestly. There really is. Awakens. Jack. Hello, music. Hello. Music. Hello. There we go. Good lord. What else? Insomnia. That's one that a lot of people want me to watch, or have mentioned it at least. Yeah, there's still a lot. I don't know why this is so loud in my ears, like the music, but it's not loud for y'all. I don't understand it. I don't know. For the memes, yeah. I still enjoy 4 myself, but I know I'm in the minority. I need to watch 5. 4 and 5 are not horrible films, but not as good as 1 and 3. Right. I thought 4 was alright. I also heard you say at the start of this reaction that you haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I also have not seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, that is another series that I have not seen, yeah. There is music. It's real. I guess it's really low for y'all. I can't believe that. That's kind of wild. Yeah, there's music in the background. Can you not hear it? Oh, audio is definitely perfect on stream. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, for me, it's loud. I hate audio. Audio is my worst friend, you know? It really is. Hi, Josh. How are you? I have seen, I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire. 1 Hour Photo is also, that's a darker Rob Williams film. If you need a suggestion. I have also reacted to that, but yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire is also one of the first ones that I've reacted to. I think that's like more closer to like the top 10, or the first 10, that is. Do you have an Excel spreadsheet of films you've seen so we do not suggest it over and over? No, because you can just look it up on my channel. Like, there's a search bar on my channel, so like if you really do want to like know I've seen it, it'll, you know, it'll come up there. So that's why I haven't like made like a list or a spreadsheet, because I feel like it's easy enough to look up anyway. But I mean, if people genuinely want me to, like, I can, you know, it shouldn't take too long to do. Which Chucky hater deleted my comment? Huh? I didn't see it even come up, to be honest with you. Moscow on the Hudson, that's another one that has been mentioned. Medea when? I have not seen any Medea movies, actually. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more. Okay. I'm reversing the praises of Pirates of the Caribbean. Heading out later. Oh, it's good to see you, Blackbird. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Live action Avatar last ever. Nah, you know, all right. What, like the movie that shall not be named? That's, hey, you know, listen. Number 1, that movie does not exist. Number 2, unfortunately, I did make a promise that if we ever get to 100,000 subscribers, I will be reacting to that. Unfortunately. The upcoming series, though, I also did just mention a little bit ago that if I can, or if I just like, if I can get myself to, I would love to react to watching that, honestly. So yeah. You do the reaction, but have you just, oh, have I just viewed? I have a Letterboxd. It's not updated. So I would have to like go in and update it, but I know for a fact that it would be hard for me to remember every single thing that I have watched. But I do have it. It's there. It's my name on Letterboxd, but I need to update it. How would you rank the Star Wars movies, or what are your top 2 favorites? Ooh, God, that's controversial. Give me a moment to think. I made a Letterboxd list of upcoming reaction movies. Easiest way. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea for keeping track of movies you want to watch. Yeah, I have one. It's let's see. I need to sign in again. Hold on. Because I have not been on this site in a little bit, you know. Profile. Here's my profile for that. I know that you can see on my, like, I wish you could put more than 4 favorite films, but I might need to update that. I mean, because other movies that I've watched have been like, you know, but those, I stand by those as favorites though. Excuse me, good lord. Before I forget, you have one of the best Hereditary videos on YouTube. You thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, Hereditary was fuck. Yeah, so I know you've watched some animation. Are you planning to dip on? I would love to, because I love animation 100%. I think I really need to dive more into it. You're right. There are certain animations like the Studio Ghibli movies that I will not be, if I'm going to watch them, I will be watching them as like Patreon only, because the horror stories that I have heard with people trying to post those as reaction videos and having their channel be completely terminated, no, I'm good. I will not be doing that. So if I were to watch those, which I've seen only one actually, and I really want to watch the other ones, I would only do that as Patreon, like full reaction version, not an edited version, unfortunately. But other animated movies, like in general, like Pixar or whatever, I made a poll. I haven't posted it, but I did actually make a poll relatively recently and drafted it, of like an animation movie poll for people to vote on. So I don't know when I'll post that, but I did make one of those actually. The twist of the lesson, you made it so awful they had to do a series. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard to pick top 2 Star Wars movies. There are only 3 of them. 8-Ball. Oh, by the way, you're using Letterboxd wrong. Oh, really? Whoops. Instead of adding the movies you've watched to a list, you could just click on watch and they will appear on your profile. Huh? Wait, what? Instead of adding the movies you've watched to a list, you can click on watch. Oh my god, I can? Oh, do you know how long it took me to make that goddamn list? Ow! Ah! It took me so long because I had to move every single one from the top. Oh, mother. All right, well, I will just have to redo it then. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's okay. I hate it here. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay, top Star Wars movies. Ooh, all right. You know what? Let me go ahead and let me get a list of them just to make visually, because I'm a visual person. You know, okay. I feel like I'm not Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, and Rogue One, I think. But I genuinely like The Last Jedi. Don't yell at me. I thought it was a lot of fun. I would kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost a topic. I enjoyed The Last Jedi. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching it. And I also don't hate the last 3 movies as much as everybody else does. I thought it was fun. It was fucking chaotic. I loved it. So, hi Kay, how are you? Good to see you. Which pole, the North Pole, the South Pole, but I'm looking forward to people's choices. I'll give you a few suggestions for a future. Oh yeah, absolutely. Shira, the Owl House Has Been Hotel, hell of a boss. I've seen Nimona. I thought it was great. I loved it. The other ones I haven't. In regards to like series, it's really hard for me to do like episodic series. You'd think it would be easier, but it's not, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate, but I would really like to try to, I always say this, but I always want to try to get into, you know, series. So it sucks. It sucks that I just don't have the time. Empire, Revenge of the Sith, Last Jedi. I'm honest with you. Yeah, that's fair. Empire, that's the thing. It's just like I had so much fun. I had a great time with the first three. Watching the first three. The next three was still fun, and I enjoyed them. But I think I still enjoyed like the first three more. And then even the last three, I had a lot of fun watching them. And it was chaotic, especially towards the end. But I liked it. I loved the whole Star Wars journey that I was on. Solo was fun. You know, I think that was fun. And then Rogue One, I think Rogue One is the most well done. Like coherent, well done story. Like coherent, well done one movie story. You know what I mean? I think it was honestly perfect, but you know, so I'm gonna say it, and I know people hate me for it. The Force Awakens is my favorite Star Wars movies, and I love The Last Jedi too. Again, Force Awakens, it was great. I thought all of those were fun. So, but the amount of people I had to block when I watched these movies because they were getting like violently like mean. It's wild out there, y'all. Like, I understand being passionate about movies. When you're like insulting me in the comments of my video, come on now, that's not goodbye, you know, like that's it. That was bad. That and like I was warned that was gonna be bad, and I was just like, yeah, I that's not surprising. So I had people like saying some wild shit to me in the comments after watching some of these Star Wars videos or Star Wars movies, that is. I have some of the worst comments were from that. I also had when there's like sad movies, and if like sometimes I don't cry during like sad movies, I get called like heartless or whatever. It's like whatever. It's like I've cried plenty of times in videos, but in certain videos that like, or certain movies that I watch, if like I don't cry, people are like, oh, you're not human. It's so people process their emotions differently. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. People are wild. 98% of the comments that I get are great. Everyone's so nice, or it's neutral. Woo! But that 1 to 2%, oh my god. Star Trek, Mary. That has been on my radar. It has, especially since my father is the biggest Trekkie you would ever meet. He's not, okay, well that's a lie. He really enjoys Star Wars, but I would classify him as a Trekkie. But he is not going, like, he's not nerdy Trekkie. You know what I mean? There's a difference. But he has, ever since it had premiered, has watched Star Trek. So, but that's the other thing, is that there's a lot to get through with Star Trek, and I don't fully know where to start with that, because there's movies, there's series, like TV series, like to find a good place to start, not everyone is gonna agree on, I think, but like what's the most manageable, you know what I mean? So is Jar Jar Binks a Sith Lord, yes or no? I in the funniest world, yeah, but I don't think so, you know. I think that idea was in play though. Last Jedi takes concepts from the year that I enjoy, and I'm disappointed they didn't follow through. That's fair. Also, thank you, Kay. I saw I've been just chatting, and I did see your message though. Yes, new room. Very happy with it. I am very glad that that I have one. So yes, very snazzy indeed. I haven't seen many animated films since the Disney Renaissance, but Big Hero 6, Frozen, Polar Express, and Rise of Guardians. Rise of Guardians, I've never seen Frozen. Yeah, that if I do run the poll, that animation poll that I was talking about, I do think that Frozen will win, but I have never seen it. Yeah. Anyway, don't remember commenting, girl, these fans are gonna come for you on the first reaction, and they did, because some people have a filter, I guess, when it comes to like appeasing people. I don't. I will say what's on my mind, and I will call you out if you insult me. Some people don't do that. I do. Anyway, imagine getting mad at someone's reaction to a film like weirdo behavior. It's just people live in their own little bubble, you know? And that piece of media is just all they have. And so when someone strays a little bit from saying, you know, nothing but good things about it, then they're automatically wrong. You know what I mean? So people just, you know, people are people, and they're blocked now. So that's okay. Drink every time someone tells you trivia on the Lord of the Rings reactions. Oh God, that was nonstop. But I found it so funny. It was it was amazing, you know. Hi Ryan, how are you? I tapped out. I started with the OG show and got to like the 5th movie before I tapped out, and that wasn't even a third of the way through. That's the thing. If I do start doing Star Trek, it's going to take me 85,000 years to go through, so. Probably most manageable would be to watch the movies. Eventually some of them reference the series a lot, but you can get by it if you can't commit. But yeah, lots of good. Yeah, and I think doing the movies would be the most, it would be like good to do. It's just, again, it's so much that I know I'm gonna be having people tell me, you know, that I should have watched this or that first. So I helped you call someone out on the fried green tomatoes reaction. I had a good amount of people on the fried green tomatoes reaction tell me that I was wrong to think that the 2 main characters were in love, basically, who are women. 2 main characters, women by the way, so lesbians, you know, like that they're just good friends. No, Deborah, they're not. They are not. No. In the movie, yeah, sure, why not? Not in the book though. Not really in the book. The author even said. Anyway, but I'm wrong. Who am I? Anyway, I think we saw 2001 before Zoolander. You could get the reference. Yes, I was very happy about that too. I was. That was very funny. Star Trek is so overwhelming at first. It's like 13 movies and 12 or 30, right, and they're still making new series for Star Trek, so that's it's a lot. It is. And God, I'm gonna return to past for watching Indiana Jones. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. Enjoy watching the Indiana Jones movies, and I will talk to you later, Kip. Thank you. Movies 2 to 4 are a single story arc. They're all good to great, so that could be a good starting point. What about the first one? I also thought to just do the movies, and I was given a list of like 30 seasons of shows and like 12 films to watch for Star Trek. And that's why, and as much, again, that's exactly like, as much as I would love to like try to start that, that'd be so much. It would be so much. It would be. If you're going to do Star Trek movies, I recommend watching a couple episodes of the original series to get an idea of who is who. And that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, and all of it is in mixed order too, right? It's like looking at the MCU list, you know, of like what movies to watch before watching series, stuff like that. Yeah. That's, see, as much, I have seen almost all of the MCU movies. There are definitely some like critical ones that I haven't seen, surprisingly, like Blade, and Daredevil's a really big series, like Marvel series that I have not seen and I would like to. There's a few other ones. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well, I haven't seen. But all of the movies I have, and some and like the newer series, all of them I've seen. So it's like it's one of those things where I've seen pretty much all of them, but like some of the critical ones I haven't seen. The first movie's not that good, you don't need it. Okay. I was told, okay, watch season 1 to 3, then movies 1 to 6, then Next Gen 1 to 5, Deep Space 1 to 2, Voyager 1, then back to Next Gen. Okay. Jesus. Wild stuff. Does Howard the Duck count as MCU? I really feel like I just need to watch fucking Howard the Duck just for A-Paul. Just for him. I haven't seen the last 2 Ant-Man movies. They aren't terrible. The last one isn't. The last one gets a lot more like flack than it deserves. Also, do not listen to anyone that says that The Marvels is not a good movie. It is actually a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun watching that movie, The Marvels, and Miss Marvel carries, so I don't want to hear it. All right, anyone who says that it's not a good movie, they're tripping. Anyway. Howard the Duck is a trip. I know. I feel like I just need to watch it just to do it, you know? Way better than Cats. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I was talking about all the original. Right. With Star Trek, you have to start with the original series from the 60s. That will give you an idea of who. Okay. Right. That is, yeah. It's a lot. Overall, it's a lot. It's literally just a lot. So, to reiterate, would love to. It's a huge commitment that would be really fun to like take that journey. I don't know if I can. You know. I don't know if I can. Looking forward to The Marvels. I'd want to see it in theaters. Yeah, I saw it in theaters. I really genuinely enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a nice time, and to have it basically review bombed, no surprise, no shock, whatever. Like, people are like, oh, there was like no marketing for it at all. Yeah, because the strikes were going on, you dipshit. You know, like, people just don't think. It's it did so poorly in the box office because it came out right after the strikes were done. Pisses me off. Don't even get me started with that. That was so stupid of people to say. My Valentine's Day movie this year is nearly as iconic as The Heiress. The Heiress was good. It was. It was a good time. Ay. Now, kind of being, I guess, like, not even off topic, but like to another topic. Does anyone here, I know a few of you do, but does anyone here like actively use Twitch to like watch streams, or are you just mainly a YouTube folk? I'm just curious. Gotta go. I'll see you later, Josh. Thanks for coming in. You need to watch Valentine's Day for Valentine's Day. Isn't that, isn't Taylor Lautner in that? Right? Right? No, it's not. What am I thinking of? No, he is in that. He is. Okay, yeah, it's a relatively stacked freaking cast. You just do YouTube. Yeah. I follow a few people on Twitch. I watch Twitch and about a few channels. Yeah, I was just curious. God, again, the cast is stacked in this. Jesus. Not a great rating, but like, whatever. Julia Roberts, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Biel, Jennifer Garner, Bradley Cooper, Taylor Swift, Jamie Foxx, Taylor Lautner, Ashton Kutcher, Jessica Alba, Patrick Dempsey, Emma Roberts, Eric Dane, Topher Grace, Kathy Bates, Queen Latifah, George Lopez. I always find it funny that you have like these stacked casts in some of these movies, and then it does so poorly, you know. I only went to Twitch a few times ever. That's fine. That's genuinely fine. It's just like separate. It's separate sites, you know. I'm not surprised that there's definitely crossover between the two, especially if it comes to like gaming channels and such. But still, I used to stream on Twitch, but it was getting to be a ban fest because there was so much hate. Yeah, that's sad. Before I started doing reactions, and even when I started doing reactions, I was still streaming on Twitch. But I started streaming on Twitch in 2017, a while ago. And did that for like 3 or 4 years, and then started doing reactions and started mainly just doing reactions instead of streaming. And now I'm kind of at a point where it's just like, I do enjoy doing my reactions, but I would like to stream again, you know? Are you more of a Twitch person? I was. I do watch plenty of streams on Twitch. I don't really watch too many on YouTube, but that's literally just like because the people watch are on Twitch, you know what I mean? It's just like a time, like not even necessarily a timing thing, but yeah. Thank you, Roll. I appreciate you. Thank you. Once a month, I feel like going on Twitch, otherwise mostly YouTube. That's fair. That is fair. I like to imagine people scream as they get banned. 1 month until the last. I know. I already mentioned it before, but you came in a little bit ago. I would love to react to it. I want to really just try to push to do that. But yeah, I hope I can. I hope so. I really want to. I think it would be really fun. Love watching the Twitch VODs on YouTube, especially Final Fantasy actions. Good emotional vampire food. See that, right? Yeah, and like I think I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I've played like almost all of Kingdom Hearts, but I've never played a Final Fantasy game. So I should, considering Kingdom Hearts' story, I should be fine with where to start in Final Fantasy because there's so many friggin' games, you know. The only time I'm on Twitch is to watch the world's largest trivia contest every April. Wow, world's largest trivia contest. That sounds very interesting, actually. Athena, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, guys, go follow Athena Bean, both on YouTube and, well, subscribe on YouTube and follow them on Twitch. Thank you so much. Yeah. There's my shout out. Am I playing anything at the moment? Yes. I started playing Lethal Company, which has been really fun. I've been playing with friends. That's a very, I need them to add even more to that because that is a very fun game. And story game wise, I started finally playing the new Assassin's Creed game, which I got back in October and started playing like last month because I finally was able to friggin', you know, just sit down and play it. I'd watch your Final Fantasy VODs at least, any of the ones you decide to play. Excuse me, good lord. Woo! Anyway. Yeah, I would have no idea where to start with Final Fantasy, to be completely honest with you. A game I would like to play, and my partner plays it, and a bunch of my friends plays it, Baldur's Gate 3. That is a game the more I look at it, the more I'm like, I kinda wanna play it. You know? Oh my god, my throat! The last Assassin's Creed I played was the second one. Wow. Damn. Damn. I just started playing Baldur's Gate and I'm like the only person in the world who doesn't like it. Oh my god. See, but that's the thing. I think it's just a specific type of game. Like, you just don't like that kind of game, you're not gonna like it, I think, right? Or maybe you just don't like it in general. It's okay, and that is I think that's totally fine. There are a lot of games I have tried to play and I'm just like, who plays this? Dark Souls, Bloodborne, yeah, not my type of game. I'm good. The newer one, so okay, the newer Assassin's Creed games are a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. They, with this past one, they went more to their roots, they said, which they did. But I loved Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. They're different. They're not the same blueprint as the previous ones. More open world, they're more fighty rather than sneaky. They're more action adventure games than Assassin. There's still, of course, Assassin like elements and stuff, but it wasn't like the main focus. With this one, they really, you know, hunkered down more on the Assassin part of it, which, you know, I was good either way. So but it definitely does do that. But I've liked every single Assassin's Creed game, so I'm necessarily, it's not like I'm easy to please, but I kind of am. So I don't know. I like Baldur's Gate. I'd watch more VODs of it, but for spoilers, right. I haven't played AC consistently since Black Flag. Yeah, the newer ones are different. This newest is more like the older ones, I guess, but I still liked everything overall. Oh, I missed your other message, Ryan. I watched the first episode of the live action One Piece and decided it wasn't for me. You've never seen the animated series, which apparently makes me worse than her. No, please. Oh God, like you can't. You know that people, you can't listen to people, right? Like it's you have. Anyway, I don't know. That's what I'm afraid of. Because with the new live action Avatar series that's coming out, it looks, keyword, really good from what we've seen so far. We haven't heard anyone speak yet. We haven't heard any dialogue. We haven't heard their voices. We haven't heard any of that. And that's why I'm still worried. Because it looks great. Visually looks fantastic. And so I have gotten excited that whenever it does come out. But the fact that we haven't heard anything yet is like, please be good. Like, I need this dialogue to be like fire, right? Like, you know, no, I guess technically no pun intended. But I need it. I need this for the sake of my own sanity. I need this to be good. And you know, and I hope that if they are just doing, you know, they said that they're doing basically a live action version of the animated series with some differences, and that's fine. I just hope that it's not completely different, you know, because I don't think anyone really wants that. I think people are gonna want what they're gonna deliver, hopefully, which is again main story, everything, plus maybe some differences here and there in terms of like an extra little story or whatever, you know, like something that wasn't in the animated series. So like I'm still very like, oh God, but I'm really hoping that it's good. So anime fandoms can get wild. Yeah, anime fandoms can absolutely get wild. It definitely looks better. The casting doesn't look whitewashed. No, the cast of the show is not, thankfully. They 100% could have done a little bit better, but it's miles and leagues better than what frickin' the M. Night one was, which was completely just not. Ugh. Anyway, am I looking forward to the Harry Potter series? What Harry Potter series? Which will, don't just redo the animated series, because then what's the point? I agree to a certain extent, I guess. I don't know. I think because I don't know. I think they need to find a balance. That's mainly what I'm saying, is that because I know with like, say, the Scott Pilgrim animated series, which I watched the first episode, I need to watch the rest, but I kind of got spoiled for what was happening. It's not like the movie. What they did was they kind of turned it into something relatively completely different, but started it off the same and then went from there. Like, no, you know, no spoilers intended, but it is different than what the movie was, which I think it worked. Clearly it worked out, but I don't know about doing that with something like Avatar. I really enjoyed the live action One Piece. The storyline is just so positive. And I also heard that like people really enjoyed it as well. But again, we're, you know, back to the same conversation of just like, you know, people enjoy certain things, people don't enjoy certain things, and that's okay. That is all right. It could be like the Last of Us show, make some changes and good. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, because the Last of Us show I thought was great. They kept to what things were, but also added things that enhanced it. And that's what I'm really hoping for this. The Harry Potter TV series, they're making a Harry Potter TV series. Really? I feel like with Harry Potter, leave it alone. Like with, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I do enjoy it. Like, there's always gonna be a part of me that enjoy the movies, but since the creator is not a person, I've tend to not be involved with anything Harry Potter at this point, so I'm good. Enjoy your reaction, Sam. Thanks. Have to go make dinner. Have a good time making dinner. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, Sharon. Have a good night. They're not even trying to pretend like Harry Potter show the pretend. Bleh, I can't read. Good lord. They're not even trying to pretend the Harry Potter show has a point. Same castle set, same music, even same title font. Yeah, I'm gonna really try, you know, not be involved with you know, Harry Potter related stuff at this point, considering everything. But I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, considering, you know, like what else would be different, you know, like what would be different? How is it literally just a remake, you know? I don't know. Oh, I've been talking stop for an hour and a half actually, so don't mind me. Let me close out of that. No. I believe it's Warner Brothers HBO, so kind of hoping they'll make a point to throw things in there to support, but I won't say more. Yeah. Oy. That's the thing though, because at the end of the day, it's still J.K. Rowling. You know, it's still their creation, and she's probably going to be involved in it in some way. So, I don't know. No idea. Amazing to see so many Harry Potter fans or Harry Potter actors coming out against. Yes, I agree. I do agree with that. Good. They're all, pretty much all of them are all in like this better places anyway. So, I mean, Daniel Radcliffe is doing, I think he's doing really well. Emma Watson, actually Emma Watson really, has she been in really anything? I don't remember. I haven't recalled. Okay, she was in Women in 2019, but that's really it. Wonder what she's doing. Huh. Good for her either way. Whatever. Rupert Grint, I don't know either, actually. I think they're all doing pretty decently overall, yeah? I try to separate the art from the artist. I agree to an extent. But when it's when the artist has become so detrimental in so many different ways, it's like it's really hard to do that, especially when it's against you know, folks in your category, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, oh god, we don't even have to get into this. I don't even want to get into this because I'm just gonna start fucking cursing a lot. So I don't know, you know? Right. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. But again, we can move on. We really can. Oh, ads are gonna start. What? Ads will run shortly for some viewers? Oh no, I'm sorry. See, I can't stop that. I don't know if I can stop that. I apologize for the ads. I do. I don't think I can stop those. Because I just saw the notification literally just pop up saying that. That's annoying. Ugh. Clean up. As much as I love copious cursing, no need to go on. Yeah. There was a Zoolander 2 a few years ago. I was afraid of that, to be honest with you, that there was going to be a second one. Why? No one needs, you know. Nobody needs that. Like, see, it was funny. It's funny because the Zoolander movie, I just watched that, and that's on Patreon. It's dumb. It's like dumb humor, you know. It's funny. It's just like, oh, good lord. Kind of like, I don't even know. I feel like it's better. I remember watching Anchorman years ago, and I hated it. I feel like this humor's a bit better. You know. Yeah. Justin Bieber in it. When was it? Wait, when did that come out then? Hold on. Zoolander 2. That came out in 2016. Jeez, that's 15 years after the first. Wow. What is it about, like his son or something? Because he had a kid, so. Oh my god, his son is. And I'm sorry. I just looked up Zoolander 2 on Google. I'm looking at the cast. Ariana Grande's in it. And their character title is Latex BDSM. What? Oh my. What in the world? What? Crazy. There's a new Alien series and 7th movie coming out this year as well. I've only watched the first 2. A 7th movie? Hold on 1 second. I didn't realize there were that many. Oh yeah, no, there is, yeah. Is it worth going on and watching the rest? No, I'm always willing to try to watch a whole series of stuff. Alien 3. Alien Resurrection. Prometheus. I feel like Prometheus is like one of the like Alien movies. Oh, is it a prequel? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize Prometheus was a prequel. And there's Alien Covenant, which is a sequel, so it's also a prequel. We're making sequels to prequels. That's crazy. Anyway. They're polarizing, but I think they're really great and very entertaining. Huh. Are we counting Alien versus Predator? Right. That was... I know of that too. Alien versus Predator? I think that's wild, like, thinking about it. That is... You know... This is the thing, right? Like, these movies, you know what I mean? Like, why? You could skip Alien 3 and Resurrection, not needed for the prequels. I like those I've seen. Some people have other opinions or other options. Then there's something like The Scorpion King, a prequel to a sequel. What? It's a remake. Ah! I'm getting real tired of remakes, folks. I'm getting real tired of it. We're gonna get to a point where everything has been remade. And some of the stuff, it depends, right? Some stuff that has been remade has actually been better than the original. Trying to think ones where that is the case. I'm looking up, hold on. Remakes of movies that are better than the original. I'm very curious about this. Let's go all the way down. The Thing. Oh, you know what? That's true. Yeah, okay, so The Thing was made in 1982, but it was from, although acknowledged as a sci-fi, 1951's The Thing from Another World was heavily restricted by its lack of technology of the era. Huh. So it is a remake then. The Thing is a remake. Wow, okay. Well, there we go. The new Color Purple actually has the guts to keep the lesbian stuff in the book. Good. As they should. I didn't care for Alien vs. Predator, but Freddy vs. Jason was a good crossover. A Star is Born has been remade. Really? I've seen A Star is Born. That was sad. Hi, Andy. How are you? Both Thing movies are based on the same novel. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, this is interesting. The Wizard of Oz. Something I just watched. When fans think of The Wizard of Oz, the 1939 version directed by Victor Fleming is likely the first movie to come to mind. However, before that award-winning iconic fantasy film, there were numerous attempts at bringing Frank Baum's children's novel to life. There was 1910 15-minute The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, 1914's live-action The Patchwork of Oz, and 1933's animated The Wizard of Oz, and more. That's wild. Didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. That's crazy. Okay. Scarface. All right, I have seen Scarface. It's actually a loose remake of director Howard Hawks' 1983 movie, which has the same title and basic plot. Huh. Kay, hello. Kay, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That is incredibly nice of you. And why? Thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you so much. Wow. Look at you being so kind and stuff. Thank you. Howard Hawks, director of Bringing Up Baby. Oh, okay. Okay. A lot of Alice in Wonderland movies. That makes sense, honestly. Not sure if it's true, but I read that their film called Gale. I don't know about that, actually. Huh. Yeah, Dune I knew. Dune I knew is a remake. But because yeah, David Lynch did one in 1984. Casino Royale. Jesus, that keeps scaring me. Good lord. It's so delayed. It's so delayed. I don't know why this is so delayed, but thank you again. I appreciate it. It scares the shit out of me. All right. There was a serious drama Oz series called Emerald City. Vincent D'Onofrio was the wizard. That is amazing, actually. There's 27 James Bond movies? There's 27? When did the first one come out? Hello? Oh god, all James Bond movies. What the Oh, interesting. The first one is called Dr. No. Huh. That is, oh yeah, Sean Connery was the first James Bond, yeah. From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice. Holy shit, there's so many. This is so wild. I didn't know that there were this many James Bond. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's a James Bond film called Octopussy. What? Who approved that? What? What the fuck? What? Okay. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, there were multiple GoldenEyes. GoldenEye, yeah. And then there we go. And then you have Daniel Craig, who started doing it in 2006. Who was the guy before Daniel Craig? Who was that? Yeah, that's Pierce. Okay. A character in Goldfinger named Pussy Galore? Not Pussy Galore. Oh my god. I have not seen the Basketball Diaries, actually, but also welcome on in. Hello. You think Octopussy's bad? One of them has a lead. Yeah, yep. Wow. I have not seen any of I haven't seen a single James Bond movie. The most James Bond I've ever gotten in my life is playing 007 on my Nintendo 64. That's all the James Bond I have, you know. I have it. I actually in I don't know if you guys know what's in here. Ugh. Can't really see it. But I have in here, I've started collecting different N64s. So I have a bunch of different colors right now. So this one's the grape one, the grape color. Grape color. I'll show you them. Hold on. Have the it's like an ice blue one. Ice blue. And then I have the emerald Donkey Kong green one, actually. Ba-doo! But I also have my original one that I grew up with. But I have the case. It's the N64 case with 007 in there. So that is in there. That's in there. And then I have the original one down here. Ooh. This is the original one. Ba-doop. That I grew up with. Controller. Etc. So, I'm collecting them slowly. Whenever I have any sort of extra money at all, I buy one. Which doesn't happen very, very often. So. So there you go. There is my collection. I did, that was the console that I would always play. This is the first console that I played. It's still to this day my favorite console. Especially with all the variations that they have. And some of my favorite games are on there. So it's my heart. It is, I love. I haven't seen any Bond film, but I do remember when Mariah Carey did a video based on that one. Really? That's funny. One of the best couch games of all time. I played a lot of the 007 one, but like favorite and the main game that I played on N64 was Perfect Dark. Also, perfect, like, games that I love that are like the top games for me. Perfect Dark, Paper Mario, Gauntlet, which I do have all of these as well. And like, oh, let me get back up. Let me show you. I have all the games in here, actually. They're all in here. So, Paper Mario, favorite game. Ba-doo! So, just all in here. All in here. Gauntlet, Bomberman. They're all there. All the games. But yeah, Perfect Dark, Paper Mario, Gauntlet, 007. A lot. Super Mario 64, Mario Kart. I said Bomberman already. Yeah, just a lot. That's my childhood, and I still love them today. So, hey, I really love you. You have a friendly and comforting vibe. Thank you so much, Crystal. Welcome on in. I try my best, so thank you. I love that cabinet. I'd love something like that for my Funkos. I found this when I was in the process. When I was on my like hiatus last year for a few months, I needed that break, number one, right? But also during that break, even though there was a part of me that wanted to come back even sooner than when I did, which it was a few months, it wasn't supposed to be that long. It wasn't supposed to be that long of a break. But during that time was when basically this room was in progress. So I had to wait a while for it to happen because background, my sister and I shared a room all our lives. And finally we were just like, we really like, we gotta have our own spaces here, so finally we were able to, there was a specific room downstairs and it was used for other things, but we made it work so that my sister could have that room. And so it was a process of basically redoing that entire room, which she did all herself, painted it, got a new floor, had to fix some electrical stuff, had to get furniture, had to move in there completely, and that took a few months. So because of that happening, I had to wait, basically. And so getting the room took a bit, just overall. And so by the time I was able to actually make this room my own, it was like 4 months since I had done any sort of content, actually. So that wasn't my intention to be there for that long, but I didn't want to come back until this room was done. So it was because I didn't feel like coming back refreshed in the same place, which was downstairs. So I really wanted this room to be done before I came back and like started again, just like as like a full restart. And I'm glad that I did. It was not with everything that was going on. It wasn't good to come back after a break to the same place rather than to here. So anyway, just talking about that as like context, when I was having this room, like setting up this room, we had gone to, there's a it's like a Habitat for Humanity like store that you can go to and find pretty cheap furniture, like people that are going in and dropping off their stuff and they're selling it and whatever, right? Found this like case, perfect. I was so happy to find it, and it's so like unique, and it was perfect because I had always wanted to start collecting N64s, and I thought it was like, oh my god, like that's perfect. And if I wasn't gonna use it for that, I would have used it for my pops, which are all over there actually. So hi Joe, welcome on in. Yeah, sorry for the rant, but yeah. Wickets, hi Wickets, how you doing? It's good to see you. What's up, dude? Do you have any interest in watching the Bond films at any point or some point? Yeah, 100%. Would love to. There are plenty of series that I would like to start and watch to whatever extent, you know. There's plenty for me to watch, so. God, you know, there was a message that came in before. It was like towards the beginning of the stream, so they're probably gone by now, I think. But someone asked where I got this light, and I don't remember. What's it called? I have it as a command somewhere on Twitch, definitely, but I don't. Excuse me, I don't remember the exact website. But yeah, I'm doing all right, hanging in there. A mood. Just wrapping up some work. Also a mood. Just saw you were live and figured I'd swing by and say hi. Hello. Well, I've been doing all right. Clearly, you know, new space, new room, and I'm a happy bean. So that is, you know, I'm glad about that. But other than that, you know, just been busy, non-stop as per usual. But what else is new? Right, all of my pops are in a storage bag in my closet. I know. Well, now that you had to move forcibly to a smaller place, annoying. Which that don't smell right. It doesn't smell right, Pisto. It doesn't. Being forced to move into another place. Ugh. Well, if you had the room, and if you could find one of these, this would be perfect for the pops. Highly recommend, especially with the windows and how they go up and in. It's nice. Hell yeah, new room hype. Yes, definitely. But yeah, I wanted to just stream today because I haven't in a few months now, or at least streamed on here, you know. Would love to try to get back into streaming in general, just something, maybe like once a week, something. Multi-stream on Twitch and here, and just hang, you know, just get back into it sometime in some capacity. That's a goal for this year. I would like to. It's just, I feel like a broken record. But you know, I'm really trying my best with everything, and it can be really hard because, again, I don't do this full time. If I did, it'd be easier actually to do the things that I want. But unfortunately, I have a full-time job. You know, I have to pay bills, and I'm not in a position financially with this that I can, you know, stop working and do this. You know what I mean? So, are you still on a streak? No. With my shirts? No. That broke. Unfortunately, that broke. But I did it for like almost my entire time of doing this. I think for 200 videos, yeah. If that is some record, if someone can like submit that as like a record or something, like let me know, because I think it was like 2 to 200 or so, around there, you know. So that's pretty cool, right? But I had to start repeating the shirts because I was out. I have 200 shirts. Yeah. And I got rid of them. Here, hold on. Let me get up again. Ugh. Well, we got that. And plus I have a closet over there with other shirts. Not t-shirts. Those are all t-shirts. Those are all mainly like, you know, dress shirts or like, you know, button-ups or etc. So that mixed with those, plus I got rid of a chunk of the other ones that I had worn in previous videos that I just no longer have. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I have a lot. A lot of shirts. Yeah. I enjoyed your collab with KL on the Lethal Weapon movies. Thank you. Yes, KL is amazing. I love her. We would like to continue that series. I know that we're both very, very busy, so it can just be very hard sometimes to find that time where we can record. We need to record again, and then she's editing. and that third one will be on her channel. The first one was on her channel, the second one was on mine, the third one will be on hers, and she's gonna edit it, and the fourth will be on mine, and I will edit it. But it took me so long for the second one to come out because we had recorded it and I took my hiatus and then I had to come back and then edit it. So it took a while that second one to come out. My bad. But Kay, also, again, thank you so much for $10. That's very, very nice of you. You are way too nice for donating this money to me. Thank you. Giving these tips. Again, that alert is gonna come in very late. I think I found something though. A plastic storage bin for toys. It's either that or I'll have to part with some stuff. No, I'm sorry. I hope you can find some sort of alternative for maybe like a family member or something can help you store things or what have you. That's annoying. It's annoying. You lost space. That pisses me off, man. Ugh. But sorry, let me read the I didn't even read the message. My bad. Okay. Hesitate to suggest heavy, hard to watch movies. But you watch Schindler's List. So Sleepers, The Deer Hunter. I have never heard of that. Oh, fuck! Again! God, it's so loud for me, bro. But it's not loud for you guys, which pisses me off a little bit because it's just like, why is it so loud for me? I keep saying that, but still. Jump scare and yeah, you were right. It's not loud for you, right? Like, it's not? It's fucking loud for me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It keeps scaring me. That's why. Sleepers. Excuse me. It's not even coming up. Hold on. Oh, okay. The Deer Hunter. What was the Sleepers for? Is that a different movie or? The Deer Hunter. Oh god. Yeah, you know, I know it sounds like insane, but like I'm gonna I don't know how to like address this. Like, I kind of want suggestions for movies that will like destroy me. Like, I think I need to like, I don't know why, because maybe it's been a bit that, well, what was that movie called that I watched, like, one of the first ones? I don't know why. Does that sound like sadistic or something, like, to myself, or, you know? Where's my phone, actually? Where did I put my phone? Great question. Did I leave it? Where did I leave it? Oh, I did. Okay. Oops. Oh. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything text-wise. Oh, Sleepers is a different suggestion. Okay. But yeah, does that sound like horrible? Like to ask for like movies maybe that just like will absolutely just fucking destroy me. What was the movie that I watched that was kind of like that? It was a request on Patreon, so it's there. Oh, The Impossible, which was interesting because a lot of people, that's I feel like that's a video I need to edit at some point more, I guess, because a lot of people were just like, oh god, yeah, that's good, you know. So it's like, god damn it, you know. Feel free to see yourself out. Bye. But the jump scares to you make it fun for us. Well, I'm glad. Sleepers is a different movie. Great movie, but you may need a shot afterwards. I actually have some alcohol here. It's whiskey, but you know, I'll just do. I'm not a drinker. I really don't drink. I actually don't know why it's there. Oh yeah, I do know why it's there. Never mind. I'm also a lightweight when it comes to, I don't drink, I don't smoke. It's just I don't, you know. drinking, whenever I do drink, it does not take much for me to get like tipsy. So, nope, family members are out. My brother has a house, but he's already got his own collections, and all my relatives live out of state. I'm sorry. That's annoying. I hope you can figure something out, because that's, you know, and you deserve to have like space. Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now is a movie that I keep meaning to put on a poll. Apocalypse Now, and oh god, there's another movie. What is it called? Damn. Apocalypse Now. I'm trying to remember. There's a movie. I don't think it's like Apocalypse Now, but I also don't know what Apocalypse Now is about. Scary Only. Just tuned in and heard you want a movie that will destroy you. It doesn't have to be necessarily scary. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a horror film. But like, yeah. Apocalypse Now is crazy. Yeah. Is it even a war movie? I have no idea. Manchester by the Sea. Oh. Oof. Oh boy. Hachi? Hachi? Oh boy. Okay. Whale. I heard good things about The Whale. This is a Patreon only thing because it's not Studio Ghibli, but it was a request. Wait. Is it Studio Ghibli? Is it? No, it's not. It's not. But I've seen Grave of the Fireflies. I can't edit and post that one. Funny enough, that was like the first request I've ever gotten on Patreon, like as a request film. Excuse me. So that's available. That was messed up. Truly. I've seen The Greatest Showman. I've seen The Greatest Showman, and I've seen Oppenheimer. Greatest Showman was a lot of fun. Oppenheimer was great. You know what? How many pages is that script? Because good God, it really, it was so much talking. Oh, really? Lawrence Fishburne? Wow. A young Lawrence Fishburne. Platoon and Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. I'm writing these down because, like, I don't know why, but part of me is just like, you know what? I need a movie that will leave me fucking, like, speechless. Like, there have been plenty of movies that I've seen that on this channel that left me speechless. Midsommar. Hereditary even. Get Out. Those are all very, those are all very horror-esque, I guess. Let me just scroll through and see. Hell, 7. 7 did that a bit. Black Swan was definitely wild in that category as well, but not like to that full extent, I think. Yeah, The Impossible. The Impossible was just wild. Shutter Island also, yep. What else? Let's see. I'm just scrolling through my videos, trying to fully remember. God, Death Becomes Her was so good. I scrolled past it. It's so good. There were parts of Dr. Sleep that made me cry. Yeah. Arrival. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, What Dreams May Come absolutely destroyed me. I have never cried so hard watching a movie. destroyed me completely, utterly. Ugh. Anyway, isn't scary, but John Q left me destroyed for 10 years. Oh Lord. Saltburn will probably leave you speechless. Armageddon. Okay, the changeling, right? The changeling. If you enjoyed Hereditary and Midsommar, then watch Beau is Afraid. Yeah, I heard good things about Beau is Afraid too. Of course, The Mist, right? Like, God, that ending. Ugh. The Sixth Sense was that I think was the most like that tripped me out, actually. The ending to that was whew. What else? Scrolling through. I think Interstellar is probably one of my favorite movies that I've watched on my channel, to be completely honest with you. Completely honest with you. Train to Busan, yeah. I'm just going through, sorry. Anyway, I got distracted. Excuse me. Yeah, that might be how you found me. 12 Monkeys. No, I have not seen that. I have a whole list of movies, a whole damn list of movies here. I'll write these down though. Coal Miner's Daughter, 12 Years a Slave, Saltburn, Walk the Line. Why does that sound so familiar? Is that a lyric in a song? Manchester by the Sea. Hachi. The Ten Commandments. Lincoln. Yeah, Oppenheimer was really good. It was really well done. The performances in that movie were so good. Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. Armageddon. See, I write down to make sure that I just remember them. Number one, Apocalypse Now. But yeah. I think I got almost everything that was mentioned so far. There's a new movie, The Holdovers, which falls into the category as what it's also very funny. I heard that was good, yeah. I want to watch The Farewell, but I recently lost a family member and it might break me right now. Yeah. There are some movies that will just wreck you so hard that you feel like an ass. Recommend. Yeah, no, but I'm asking, you know. I'm asking. It's like, please feel free to, you know. God, you know what was a fun film to watch? 9 to 5. That was good. It's funny because like I've done a lot of reaction videos. I've done a lot. Right? Like, you know, like I have 246 videos on my channel. Woo! I've done a lot, folks. Yes, Sleepers and Deer Hunter. That's what I missed. Sorry. Sleepers. Deer Hunter. I think I'll make a poll, probably like just for my own sanity, just make a poll and just be like, here, movies that absolutely will destroy me poll. You have a movie that will absolutely destroy me? Please feel free to drop it. Coal Miner's Daughter is about is it biopic or is it biopic? I think it's biopic, right? Do I have any favorite ones? I feel like I haven't seen a lot. I think if I'm gonna say one, it'd be Oppenheimer, but yeah, it's Johnny Cash's song I Walk the Line. Right, okay, thank you. God, I've done a lot of fucking videos, y'all. Sorry, excuse me. I know I'm cursing a lot. My bad. Children of Men. That's another one. That's another one that it's dark. That is dark film. Oh, you know, Children of Men is I completely agree with that, Julian. I completely and utterly agree with that. I do. That was a very, very good film. And that definitely made me speechless at the end as well. Yeah, I've watched Fried Green Tomatoes and Steel Magnolias, and I'm missing Beaches. Okay, is that like a trifecta of movies to watch? Beaches. I think I will always laugh, honestly. Is it like, you know, scrolling through my videos and reminiscing of the movies that I've watched and stuff. I think I will always laugh whenever I get to Falling Down. Because I had so many people hate me for that reaction, and I can understand to an extent, but God, people were vicious. I think it's my most disliked video. But I can't help but laugh because so many of the comments were absolutely ridiculous. It's like, I still stand by what I said, but it did not go over well with people with some select people that were watching. So anyway. Hi Dennis, how are you? Thelma and Louise. Yeah, I haven't seen that, so gotta add that. Beaches Will Tear You Apart. Really? It's called Remember Me. It has Robert Pattinson. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I feel like I know of that. Remember Me. Okay, no, it's a different movie, but okay, yeah. Thelma and Louise. Writing it down, don't worry. The Falling Down thing, what was the issue that you didn't like it? That I called the main character a domestic terrorist, I think, because he is one. And people were praising him as a hero when I really completely disagreed with that. And I thought he was, because they're like, oh, he had a bad day. Oh, so he's gonna go into a restaurant and threaten to kill everybody in there because they didn't have his breakfast and you're calling him a hero? Interesting choice. He's a domestic terrorist! Anyway, he did the one right thing that he did, besides, you know, all the wrong things he did, like, you know, stalking his ex-wife because to, you know, see his child and stuff like that. Oh, he's totally a hero because of that. Yeah, he killed a neo-Nazi, or yeah, he did. That's the only thing he did. Anyway. I stand by what I say. I really do. Like, there's so many people that watch that movie and just think of the main character as someone who is troubled and but he's not a hero, and that's the problem I have. It's not that I didn't like the movie. That's not it at all, right? It was good. Like, it was good, but I completely hated the fact that so many people you know, really looked at this dude as a hero, and he's not. He's a scumbag. He's an asshole, and he had basically a mental breakdown, which is horrible. Yes, of course, from a system. I completely agree that he had a breakdown of, you know, the system pressing down on him or whatever. Yes, fine, but that doesn't mean his actions are justified. People were talking in the comments as if his actions were justified. No, that's not it at all. And so that's why it's my least disliked video, because God forbid, right? Anyway, he's not a good person. He's not. And again, it's the fact that people made him out to be like someone to strive for. That's what I hated. So, jeez. Levy, thank you for the $10. Again, context, it's loud for me. It's not loud for you, but it's loud for me. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you. I saw how hard you laughed at the Ethel Merman scene in the. That was funny. Are you familiar with her, or did you just find the scene funny? I know of Ethel Merman. I don't know a lot about her, but I knew enough to like get what I was watching, and so I thought it was funny. It was funny either way, though. But I do know her. Yes, I agree. He's awful. Thank God that like some like, the people who are talking think that I like agree with me on that, because that really pissed me off. Yeah, the protagonist of the movie falling down. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I had to, again, it's the same thing in Star Wars comments. People were getting like violently mean with me in the comments that I had to literally like block and delete a lot of comments because they were just vicious. Again, I don't care that it's like my most like disliked video. It's not even that bad because like the ratio of it, I don't look at that. I don't care, but just it will always, I think, be funny to me to see that. That's fine. We all have that one video. Whatever. Hi, Gail. What's up? Howdy, howdy. Just wanted to wave hi to him. Hope all is going awesome for you in New Year. Thank you. Yeah, it's been busy, but we're chugging along. We're doing all right. He's awful. Yeah, he was not even a proper. That's the thing. He's not even a proper anti-hero. He's not a hero at all. Like, he's not. Oh, don't even, please. Like, don't even let me continue. We don't even have to, right? Good movie, horrible character, not a hero, etc., etc. Goodbye. Any chance you reacted to True Detective season 1 sometime? I would love to react to series. I really want to. I would if I could. Oh, you like the clicky clack of my keyboard? Yeah, I fixed some mic settings recently because I realized one of the settings I had was really restricting if I like went high with my voice, like laughing, or if like, you know, so it was, I had to fix something. So the sound is definitely a bit better with, like the last like video or two, thankfully. But now, because I changed that, you can hear the clicky clacks a bit more now. I love your reactions. You are always into the characters, their motives and actions. Yeah, I just like being, I don't know. I just like investing myself as I'm watching. I'm not here to just give half-assed responses and a little chuckle every now and then. Like I'm gonna talk about it, right? Like I'm gonna be invested in the thing that I'm watching because I'm reacting to it. So, you know, but thank you. I appreciate the message. Thank you. Clickety clackety hi, farewell. Farewell. That reminds me of the Joker movie, and so many people think he's the hero. It's like, ugh. You just have certain groups of people who see, all they see is someone who's show the man, right? But for this dude and falling down, you can understand to an extent, and then he starts to involve like innocent people into it, and then that's what makes you bad. Is that now you are involving innocent people, like the dude that was doing all this, you see every now and then on the news a person like this. Are you cheering for them? No. You're just cheering for this guy because you found out more about him in the movie, I guess, and you think that he is being like, he's always breaking because of the system of oppression and stuff like that. I'm gonna stop myself right there because I could really go into it, but I'm not going to. Anyway, kind of like Walter White, another series I need to watch, Breaking Bad. Maybe you could react to a miniseries every couple of months. I agree. I think doing something that's more of like limited series would be easier. I think what really drove me to like my hiatus was pushing myself to edit all of the Mandalorian episodes because I recorded those a while ago, and then by the time that I was like trying to edit all of them and post all of them, I just completely just like lost it in terms of like, I did too much. And so now I couldn't even post the last 2 Mandalorian episodes because the files got all messed up. So I unfortunately couldn't even finish it. And like I think if I completely restarted like the edit for those, I can actually do it, but something with the files got really messed up and I have to completely redo them. And that sucks. So really blows. And it sucks that it didn't, you know, I post things whether they're gonna get 100 views or 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever, like because I want to. But it was really disheartening that it didn't do well too, you know, that I spent all that time recording and pushing myself to record and pushing myself to edit and post all of them, and they actually even didn't do that well, and it sucks. But I know that people still enjoyed them, so that's what keeps me going anyway. But it's disheartening. It is that really made me sad and added to like the burnout feeling of just like, shit, I just did all of this and it didn't do as well as I had hoped, you know. But that's the YouTube world, baby. That's it, you know. That is literally how this shindig goes. You have no idea what's gonna do well, and you don't know what's not gonna do well. I didn't expect, like, again, the impossible, to have as many people tell me that they would enjoy like an edit of that. I didn't expect that at all. And then there was, when I posted 7, I thought that was gonna do better, you know? So it's like, it's all, you're trying to think of what not only would be like a good reaction and what you would actually enjoy posting and what other people would enjoy posting, but you're also thinking of like what, you know, what can draw new people in as well. It's hard out here, you know. It's crazy. So doing my best. Also, hi Alex, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? I think Falling Down had a message that was supposed to be a breakthrough when it came out, but now I see that type of person in real life every day. Yeah. And you know, that's sad. It's sad, right, Kathleen? Like, it's, maybe that's why. Maybe because like that movie came out, Falling Down came out in 1993. And I'm not saying that 90s were peachy dandy times, but we see more of that behavior in the last few years, especially I feel like after like COVID and stuff. Like people are just on another level of unhinged. We see that behavior much more often now than maybe. I mean, I was born in 96, so late baby in the 90s, you know. I really had no comprehension of the 90s whatsoever, of living through it, right? So, but I think, you know, again, maybe it was a different time, and so maybe people just see that and they don't compare it to what the behavior of today is. We can do a big old analysis shit like that, right? Crazy. 10th Kingdom. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, Percy Jackson series. Yeah. I am not a book reader. Never been a book reader. Never liked reading at all, ever. But I did read some of the Percy Jackson books, and I did enjoy them. They were like one of the only book series that I've really read. I don't even think I read all of them, but it was one of the book series that I read like in school too, and really did enjoy. I read that. I read like Hunger Games and Catching Fire. I didn't read Mockingjay. And then read like I think the first 3 Percy Jackson books. But I was more, if I was gonna read, I was gonna be reading like graphic novels, like Bone. That's my favorite. I have them up here actually. I have all the Bone graphic novels over here. And I have all the Avatar graphic novels as well up there. I do have all the Kyoshi and Yang books, but I haven't read them because I'm not a reader. But I would like to try to sit down and read them, you know, at some point. I've never been a reader, so, you know. But yeah, Bone is amazing. Love that so much. And I also have another, like, when I was younger, I wouldn't read books. I would read mainly like Calvin and Hobbes comic, you know. I also have all of those as well. But the graphic novel comic books, I have, like, that's what I would, you know, especially before I went to bed and stuff like that. That was the main sort of like book piece of media that I would read all the time when I was younger. So I recommend The Holdovers. I keep hearing good things about The Holdovers. I love rooting for the villains or antagonists, but I know they're villains. The exception being villains that see themselves as heroes, it's harder for me to enjoy. Yeah. Really enjoyed the Mandalorian reaction. Sorry. That's okay. That's the thing. That's okay, you know? Because at the end of the day, whether a video does, again, I get like 500 views by like the end of the day or whatever, or 10,000 or whatever, I know that people are enjoying it. You know, it doesn't matter exactly how many people are. I know that people are, because they're watching it and they're leaving a like and they're commenting on it. So that's the view that I have and try to have all the time. I try to be as optimistic as possible. It's just like, yeah, okay, this video didn't do well today, but I know that people enjoyed it anyway. The people that did watch it enjoyed it, and that's makes it worth it, you know. So that's what I try to do. Hi Robert, how are you? Welcome on in. Ethel Merman was one of the stars in It's a Mad World. I haven't seen it. You know, I knew of Ethel Merman and like I understood like what they were doing, but I have actually never really seen her like anything. I remember the 90s, graduated in 97. Yeah, I know that I'm probably the youngest person here. I apologize. I have seen Dead Poets Society, actually. I do. Let me get you the link. Hold on. I'm already on my page, so I have seen that though. Got demonetized, but I got it. Here you go. In the Bedroom is another 10 out of 10. The movie it's not what it sounds like. That's funny. Okay, I might have to answer that text real quick, but they need to make a Bone TV show. If they're gonna make a Bone show, I would need it to be animated, and it just gotta make it good, you know. Gotta. Mean Girls is a good one. Mean Girls is a good one. I have seen. Mean Girls would be a perfect movie, genuinely, to react to. I think it would be a lot of fun. But I have seen it 2 or 3 times at this point. Oh, someone else had another message and I saw it, but I didn't answer it. So hold on. Do you find you get better engagement when you react to a movie that hasn't been done to death by every other reactor? No. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't fully know. It depends on the movie, honestly. I'm reacting to something like Star Wars that will do better than reacting to Bad Santa. You know what I mean? So it is not a lie when people say if you watch popular stuff, you will get more views. And that's a way to grow your channel. But I did the approach of doing a mix of that, I guess, you know. Like I started with just like, all right, first really common movie that I have never seen that I can think of, Jurassic Park. And then we went from there. So like Jurassic Park, Forrest Gump, you know, these are like, it's a good idea to do things like that because those are such popular films, you know, and you need to do that in order to have some sort of traction, right? To get some sort of traction, you know, And then from there, but even the first few videos that I did, there were some there that, you know, they weren't the most popular ones ever. Yeah, like the first 10 videos I did: Jurassic Park, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, Forrest Gump, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which you wouldn't think of, I guess, initially, immediately as like, you know, like a super popular film. At least, like, to me during that time, no. But then the movie I did after that was Philadelphia, and that was I have no regret doing that whatsoever, because that was bawled my eyes out. Green Mile, and then all the Matrix movies, and then went from there. So, you know, it's then I think after the first like 20 videos, that's when I think I branched out more, because from then I did like, or not even so, because I still did things that were relatively popular but still under the radar. I feel like What Dreams May Come, 1 Hour Photo, even like Rosemary's Baby to an extent, you know. Then went more into like Patch Adams, Gaslight, you know, The Fountain. These are all like really not reacted to a lot things, so it became a very heavy mix of things that weren't super popular, but I think that's what made me stand out more, or at least I think it's what makes me stand out more, is that I don't just do, you know, the super popular stuff. And I think now there are definitely reactors who do more stuff that isn't as well known because they did all the popular stuff, and I think that's great, because that means they're diving into stuff that more people can appreciate, I guess, you know. But at the same time, me not doing constant popular things probably is why I'm not as big, you know what I mean? And I put that in quotes because you know, that's what it is, you know. So, but again, I've also had a friend who started doing reactions. They started doing it like a year or so after me, posted 3 videos and got past me in like subscribers. So it's like, YouTube is literally in that way, that it can literally work out so differently for any single person, you know. It's like, it's just what it is, you know. Also, again, sorry, I'm ranting. Let me go back to these messages. Hi, Belle. Welcome on in. I love you. Also, hello, Eat My Shorts. Danny, welcome on in. Cheeks, hello. Missed a few people there. Hello. Sorry, my ranting. What else is new? Let me go ahead. I started my channel to show Dairy Girls. I have never seen Dairy Girls, but I've seen like little things here and it looks so funny. Oh yeah, no, and that's a whole thing. If I look at my earlier videos, I don't want to. Because number one, the editing is and number two, which I, you know, knock on wood, I don't know how I got away with it, but like, you know, it's yeah. So looking at your earlier stuff is detrimental to your mental health, because like, you know, you can't fix it. It's there forever unless you delete it. So that's it. Hi OGB, glad to see you live. Love your videos. Glad you are doing and hope your break was healing for you. Thank you, Cheeks. Appreciate it a lot. The break did help. Like last year, the break that I took did really help a lot. So thank you so very much. And I'm glad that I took it. Everyone did Megan? Really? Everyone did Megan? I haven't seen it, but Belle, how are you, by the way? I think it was around the time you posted Philadelphia that I subscribed to your channel. Thank you. Philadelphia, really? Yeah, that was... Whew. Whew. Yeah, I have. That's a movie I need to rewatch. Someone also mentioned if there was any movies that I had rewatched since watching them on my channel. I actually don't think so. I actually don't think so, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of anything, which is surprising. I guess because I had watched it on my channel that I still haven't like rewatched. I don't know. I'd have to think about it or look at exactly everything that I've watched again, you know? Give me 1 second. What is happening here? I'll take my usual. Let's see. Married to Mom from 1988 is an underrated Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, another reaction channel that I watch. He does classic movies, right? And that's the thing. People, like, you know, they find their niches and they are just gonna watch older films. And then there's some people that don't watch older films whatsoever. The amount of times that people have come into my comments and said, you know, something along the lines of like, oh, it's really good to, you know, see you watching a black and white movie. There are so many reactors that don't watch black and white movies because they don't like them. And I'm like, how? That will always be confusing to me. It's just like, it's black and white. That's it. There's nothing different about it. It's still a story. It's still a movie. It's still something that's entertaining. It doesn't need to be in color and have super high def in order for it to be a watchable thing. So, you know, so that always trips me up when people comment like things like that, because it's just like, huh? You know? wild stuff. I will, again, I've said it multiple times even in this stream. I am open to watching pretty much anything. So, and I say pretty much anything because there are some sick films out there that I'm not gonna watch, you know? So, yeah. Oh, Married to the Mob. Yeah, I was kind of confused when you said mom. But that's okay. I like that they've done movies like The Heiress that no one else has done, and I like that you respect the and story of a movie. I don't like reactors who all, say all these people are dead. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, like Kathleen and everybody. When I watch older films, I watch it and, like, you know, watch it through whatever, and then at the end, I get like sad because depending on the movie, these people are all dead, and it makes me so sad because it's like I just watched these people be their lively selves. And then I always, usually when it's like an older film, I usually look it up afterwards, and I just look at their Wikipedia pages, all the actors. Genuinely, I do this pretty much with all older films, genuinely. And look through their Wikipedia pages and just see how their life was. You know, what did they do afterwards, you know, unfortunately, like how they pass. And, you know, so many of these, a lot of folks, you know, there have been a lot of folks that, you know, died from just the craziest things happening, you know, young or old, even old, and it's just like complications. And it's sad. It's sad because you just watch these people on your screen and they're alive, and then afterwards, like, oh, JK, they're actually all dead. You know? So I do that all the time. You know? I posted in Discord, but recommends Secrets and Lies. Ooh. Oh yes, I think either I saw that before or you did it just recently. Like, I watched Whatever Happened to Baby Jane for the first time on your channel, and that sent me down a whole rabbit hole of movies with Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. Yeah. Because there's oh my god, please. Oh, don't even tell me. I watched it. What was it? And Bette Davis. Oh, no, it was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, yes, but I thought it was something else with either Bette Davis or Joan Crawford, maybe. What was the other one that I watched? God, I'm messing up here. Why can't I remember which one I saw? Come on, what is it? Was it either Joan Crawford or Bette Davis? No. A lot of people recommended Mildred Pierce. I haven't seen it though. Bette Davis. It was All About Eve. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Bette Davis. All About Eve. I was trying to remember. That's exactly the movie I was trying to remember. Thank you. Love classic black and white movies. Arsenic and Old Lace is one of my favorites. I'm so glad I watched that because that really was a good one. So watching people's reactions to Saltburn is hilarious. I really I need to watch it. I gotta. Excuse me. Good lord. If you want a good older movie, I recommend Wings from 1927. Ooh, it's a silent movie, and it was the first movie to win an award for Best Picture at the Oscars. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually a movie that I haven't seen or posted on my channel yet. A silent movie. Haven't that yet. Oh, it's Betty, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I've heard. Why have I? Bette Davis. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, if you stream Lethal Company, looking at crowd control for viewer interaction. Oh God, yeah. I would like to stream Lethal Company, and the fact that there's crowd control is funny. So I might have to look into that. I'm still wondering what this movie I was trying to look up before. God, we went down several rabbit holes here, people. I think it was under when I was looking at horror movies with this movie. Was it? Maybe not. I don't know. Because I still can't remember what I was thinking. Because we were talking about Apocalypse Now, and it reminded me of another movie that I couldn't for the life of me remember. The fact that The Exorcist is so far down on the list is insane to me. Anyway. Oh, Bette Midler! That's who I'm thinking of. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it was your mom's favorite movie? Aw. I was worried I've been saying it wrong. Oh, okay. For Christmas season, you should watch Pocket Full of Miracles. Bette Davis is in it. She's older and so sweet. Aw. Yeah, I just did my my share of Christmas movies in last month. We're the Millers. I've heard We're the Millers is funny. Yeah, the two main ones, RG, for silent movies that I've heard of. Oh God. Okay. Movies like Apocalypse Now. Is that like what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Oh. I feel like this isn't gonna come up with anything that I'm thinking of. No, but Bridge on the River Kwai? I heard that was fucked up. Yeah, a lot of these are, yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Because they're all psychological horror movies, but that's not, I don't think the one that I'm thinking of is a war movie. The name reminds me of the name. I don't know why. Oh God, I don't remember. I can't even tell you. Any hints because I don't know. No, there is no clues. I just read that. Damn. Maybe it is Apocalypse Now. Messed up popular movies. 42 most. See, I don't want to look up, disturbing movies because. Okay, well, the first one that comes up is The Human Centipede, which I'm gonna watch, to be quite honest with you. I don't think anyone needs me to watch that. Man Bites Dog. Okay, Jojo Rabbit's on this list. I wouldn't call that a messed up movie. Like, it is, but it's not like messed up like Human Centipede, right? It was a good movie though. It was. The Hills Have Eyes. Haven't seen Hostel, haven't seen it. Irreversible, no. Society, no. American History X, no. Climax, no. A Clockwork Orange, is that what I was thinking of? Is nothing to do, I think because they both started with A. Was that what I was thinking? Maybe? I don't know. Old Boy, The Devil All the Time. There's something wrong with Aunt Diane. Oh, that's weird. Requiem for a Dream. Was that what I was thinking of? Oh my god, I can't think of it. Both of those are either it or I was thinking of it. Suspiria. We need to talk about Kevin, Midsummer, Martyrs. Oh, Leaving Las Vegas, Funny Games, Days of Death, The Skin I Live In, The Girl Next Door, I Spit on Your Grave, Phenomena. That was a one for October that I was looking at. Holy Motors, Nocturnal Animals, The Witch. Yeah. Nope. I don't know. It might have been. It might have been. Cannibal Holocaust. I'm good. See, that's when it's called a Cannibal Holocaust. Like, I don't think I'm gonna watch that, right? I don't think I'm gonna watch that. Stardust, thank you so much for the $3. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Welcome on in. Anyway, A Clockwork Orange is messed up and it's a Stanley Kubrick film. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. A Clockwork Orange. That's the thing. I don't want to watch like really like just like gross disturbing. Excuse me. Yeah, like I'm assuming gross disturbing is Cannibal Holocaust and a Serbian film. I'm good, right? Like those are the ones that I'm like a gore fest movie. No, I don't. I think that's where I don't, especially with YouTube. Can't do that. I'm good, thank you. These are more like snuff films. I'm good. I really don't want to. No, these are all snuff films. I'm good. Nope. Sad disturbing. Yeah, more like like mentally disturbing in terms of like, you know, not gross, not like gore fest, right? Yeah, that I'm good. You know, yeah. Hobo with a shotgun. What the hell? Ugh. Wild at Heart. Stay away from Terrifier and the Sadness. Oh. I still love your reaction to Young Frankenstein. I'm glad. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think like also like maybe like films like that are like so like, you know, like Shutter Island, where it's just like it's messed up in that way too, where it's like a twist, I guess. I want more of what I experienced at the end of I just said it before, The Sixth Sense, you know. The Others. If you want a messed up movie, there's Dahmer versus Gacy and Necromancy. One tries to make light of the crimes of serious. Who's trying to make light of that? Damn. Oh, I think this ended, did it? Oh wow, we got through this 3-hour long damn music video. Not music video, but I have seen Donnie Darko, yes. Let me get some new music on. Ugh. There we go. Nintendo 64 Lo-Fi. Whee! I have seen Donnie Darko though. Yeah. Any plans for more Mel Brooks? Of course. Yeah, that's the director I saw more of. More movies of. Because I've seen High Anxiety. Hold on. I can't remember. Why can I? I'm so bad at remembering like lists of movies. I have seen Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, The Producers. Jesus. Thank you, Eat My Shorts, for the bucks. I appreciate it. High Anxiety, Spaceballs. I have seen Robin Hood Men in Tights, but it's not a reaction on the channel. I have seen that separately. And that is all of the Mel Brooks movies that I've seen. I guess a popular one that I haven't seen was Silent Movie. I haven't seen that. Spaceballs kicked my ass in terms of like laughing. That was so funny. I think I've never laughed harder at watching a movie than her taking the hair buns off. That was so fun. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but it was like that. If you go to that part, like I am just dying. Hi, Smile, how are you? See, Philip, I think I saw District 9, but it's one of those movies that I saw when I was younger, but I don't remember anything about it. So I feel like if I watched it again, I would still be like first time, you know? Don't ever watch Photo Guy. I thought being a Robin Williams movie. Oh no, I've seen a 1 hour photo, Kathleen. I've seen that. That is a reaction that's up on YouTube. 1 hour photo. It was yeah. That's a big yeah. And I've seen Donnie Darko, yes. Primal Fear, haven't seen that. Marathon Man. Yeah, Silent Movie and Life Stinks are both worth watching. Not as good. Okay, Joe. All right. Some good psychological thrillers are Along Came a Spider, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and Point Fear. Okay. Has anyone watched Thanksgiving? No, but I know of Thanksgiving. Terrible. Secret Window. Yes, I have seen Blazing Saddles. Yep. I watched that last year, I think so. I can get the link. Hey, still up nice. Yeah, actually, the past like hour and a half actually flew by, to be honest with you. So no, I haven't seen The World According to Garp. I've seen a good amount of Robin Williams films, but not that. What is that? Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. Nope, I spelled it wrong. Nice. Stupid. Here is the link to Blazing Saddles. Not the remake, 1939 version. Okay. Yeah, the Nicolas Cage movie, Mandy. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Have you seen any Woody Allen movies? I don't think so, actually. Let me see. Woody Allen movies. I could try to tell you if I look at these. Hold on. Yeah, I heard Garp was a good movie. Annie Hall, no. Crimes and Misdemeanors, no. Hannah and Her Sisters, no. Manhattan, no. Zelig, no. Purple Rose, nope. Nope. I'm looking through this list and I don't think I've seen any of these. No. Midnight in Paris, no. Bullets Over Broadway, no. Nope. Got no. Negative. I don't like Woody Allen. Isn't he not great? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to fix my letterbox. Oh well. National Treasure is a good Nick. Yeah. Funny enough, I haven't seen that actually. I have not. Have not. Woo. Whew. Anyway, excuse me. These comedies, yeah. 80s comedy is always good. Midnight in Paris is an Oscar-nominated Big Picture. Didn't Woody Allen marry his adopted daughter? What? Huh? Huh? You can choose anyone in the world and you're gonna anyway, what? Oh no, I came in at the wrong time. You know what? There's never a right time to come in. Hello, JJ. Oh, well, you know, love the art, not the artist. Yeah, we were talking about this before, and sometimes it's really hard to separate the two, you know? So, yeah, I think we can all list a few people that, we can love the art of. It's hard. It really is, because sometimes, like, the stuff that you watch is just like, oh, it's really good, I like it, and then it's like, oh, you're a fucking terrible person. Got it. Great. But why did you make this then? You know, there's plenty to choose from in terms of that category, unfortunately. Anyway, what else? Yeah, I don't know. I know someone was asking before about, what's it called? Favorite genre of movies. I said comedy because I think I always love like a good like thriller too, like thriller, like mystery, love that. But like if you have like, if there's like a good comedy, it's just so nice to watch like a good comedy movie. Has anyone ever seen Bottoms? It's a very recent film. I think it came out last year. Oh, I love that movie. That is so funny. Oh my god, I loved it. I know it's a recent film, but like that's just something that I watched recently and it was so good. Best in show, yes, great film. It's just stupid. Like it's so, like these people are so silly. It's funny. I wish I could react to that, but I've seen it 2 or 3 times now, so that's a good one. And 100%, if I hadn't seen it before, at this point I would have reacted to it 100%. I already know it because I've had people ask me, so. I have a lot of different things I use to decide what reactors to watch. Laughter is one of the factors for your channel, so that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always laughing at goofy stuff. Like a good thriller, Black Sunday with Bruce Dern and Robert Shaw. Ooh, okay. I feel like I've heard of that actually. Yeah, like funny's like Airplane's hilarious. That was great. That was the one I came back from my break with, which was a good decision actually. What else? I'll scroll back through. Yeah, 9 to 5 I really enjoyed, as that was a good comedy. It's just like a fun, smart comedy is just so good, you know? Spaceballs kicked my ass. Like I said, comedy-wise, that was so funny. Also Death Becomes Her. That was I really enjoyed Death Becomes Her. What else? Any of the Muppet movies, of course. Like, any of the Muppet movies that I watched, of course they're gonna be funny, right? Like, A Mighty Wind. Best in Show director Christopher Guest has a lot of movies like that. Oh, really? Hold on. What other movies have you done? Christopher Guest movies. Oh, you mentioned that Spinal Tap. Okay. Right. Yeah, no, Hell and Mad. Yeah, you're right. Hell and Mad. Yeah. Their movies were, I mean, their names in the movie were great. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, so okay, whenever I do look up like comedy movies, this is Spinal Tap always comes up. So yeah, like it's good, it's funny. Hi KL, how are you? Guys, if you aren't following this lovely person, Movies with KL, please do yourself a good old favor and go follow, go subscribe to her on YouTube, please and thank you. We did 2 collab videos together and it was a lot of fun, and she's also just a lovely bean, so please go check them out. Thank you. Great to see you streaming. Thank you. Yeah, I am trying my best. Been wanting to stream again on YouTube for a bit and just trying to get back into hopefully like at least like once a week doing something, you know, just doing something in regards to streaming. Maybe on Twitch next time, you know, something. So yes, we do need to finish Lethal Weapon. But I also know that you've been incredibly busy as well. So it's like, whenever we can, we will. So don't worry about it. But yeah, no, what was it? This is Spinal Tap came up for like the best Christopher Guest movies. The Princess Bride, no, I have seen, yeah. Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, A Mighty Wind, A Few Good Men, Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, I didn't know they did that. I haven't seen it, but I have not, I didn't know that. For Your Consideration, Big Picture. These are all movies that I think I've kind of heard of, so. Huh. All right. Noted. We need to plan. We do need to plan. Agreed. Agreed. So, we shall DM soon. It's as good as Best in Show. Really? Okay. All right. Yeah, Best in Show is so funny. I showed it to my friends like a few months ago. We were having trouble deciding like what movie to watch, and they were going back and forth of like, oh, like I don't want to watch this. And it was funny, they kind of had like opposite, like it's just like, oh, I love this movie, oh, I hate that movie, you know, like. And then I was just like, you know what, hold on, Best in Show. And they're like, oh, we've never seen that. So I was like, yes, I loved it. So truly just a silly fun movie. So yes, but yeah, I've also been busy, but I knew that you were like super busy, so I didn't want to bug you about it. But I can DM you after this, and we can, if you want, we could start to plan for our next adventure. What is a movie you watched and it left you feeling like I liked it? I think I'm not sure I watched. Honestly, a lot. Like there have been a lot of movies like that. But for why I can't remember off the top of my head sucks. Like I hate when that happens. It's like, did I like it? Like, I mean, like I did, but like, you know? So. But I can understand with Donnie Darko, yeah. Space Odyssey, yeah, that's fair. I literally have to go, like I've been doing, like I literally have to go and look through my videos and just be like, yeah, I need to. Like, I think that's with, honestly, like every horror movie. I think it's how I feel at the end of every horror movie. Like Midsommar and Hereditary, and, you know, like things that are just like so either scary or disturbing that you're kind of just like, it was good. Did I like it? You know, like, you know what I mean? So I think for me personally, that's how it goes. Excuse me. Ice Cube. Yeah. Yeah, that's another movie that especially after every time I do like a Stephen King movie. That is also mentioned. The Descent, Bridesmaids, Bridesmaids. That's another one. I have a big list of movies to watch, you know, all the time. That is on the list. Ugh. I love the scene with the singing lizard or whatever. I think. Oh, yeah. What other? Have I seen Soap Dish? Stacked Cast, Sally Field, Robert Downey Jr. No, I haven't. Huh. No, I have not. Soap Dish? 1991. Whew. Oh, it is a comedy. Okay. I don't know that. Barbarian. Scary Airbnb movie. What? It's about a Airbnb? What? Grave Encounters. Pet Cemetery, yeah. If I ever get to wonder if I like the movie, I ask myself if I regret investing. Right, and it's never, I don't think there's like maybe like one or two. There's definitely films that I liked a lot more than others, but there hasn't really been a film that I did not like that I've watched. There's even I watched Detention. Is like I think I mentioned this often where we stream. It usually comes up, but there's a movie called Detention from 2011 that I watched as a request, like a patron request. And it just got like so dumb that like I think that's what like it became like too ridiculous that I'm just like you lost me, you know. That was like the only time genuinely that I could think of that happened. So that's good, you know. That's good. Which either that means I'm relatively easy to please, or I've just been watching pretty good movies. So Scary Movie 4 and 5 was a struggle to get through. Siri, I did not ask you, girl. Siri started talking, girl. Get out here. Anyway, so many movies, so little time. Agreed, but that's what this channel's for. Gotta watch them. Haven't seen any of the Scary Movies, actually. Actually don't know what this is a remix of. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. Cool. Yeah, there's definitely more like Halloween / like horror films for like Halloween time to watch. I still have a ton in that category to get through. I think I don't know what I'm gonna do, because like I enjoy like doing like Christmas themed sort of movies, but it's like at this point there's still, you know, of course there's always going to be more in that category, but sometimes it's really hard to figure out which ones to when to watch and to choose, you know, because I think we're getting to a point where it's just like not a lot of people have seen them, you know what I mean? Like I'm always up for like doing movies that people really haven't watched, but maybe once while in terms of that. So yeah. I know you've seen right now. That's the thing when it comes to the Scary Movies, is that I need to watch some like more iconic horror movies in order to watch like the Scary Movies, I guess. I gotta start hitting those Hallmark Christmas movies. Oh god, please. Suspense better than horror. Yeah, that's fair. Suspense can really, yeah, I can agree with that. Baby, how are you? How you doing? Are you not shit tonight? Grumpy old men. Huh. Yeah, like a part of me, honestly, like cause you just got home? Oh my god, really? Jeez. Really? Damn. That's annoying. Of course you did. Cause why, you know, why else? You're not doing anything. Ugh. You should watch some really dumb bad movies like The Room and Birdemic. I have been meaning to watch The Room, and I have a friend who really loves The Room and watches it often, and I keep declining to watch it with her because I feel like watching it as a reaction would be funny, so I need to. Out to Sea. I've never heard of that one. What is My Fellow Americans? Wait, what is that? That sounds familiar. Oh, Jack Lemmon's in it. Okay. Huh. Oh, he'd be an older. Definitely an older Jack Lemmon. Okay. Oh, that's the name of the movie. Yeah. Magnolia, Parasite. I've seen Parasite, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jojo Rabbit, and none of the other ones, actually. I love Parasite. It's probably one of my favorite films, actually. The Menu, I've heard good things about. Magnolia, I don't think I've heard of. Everything Everywhere All at Once was really good. Same with Jojo Rabbit. Heard really good things about The Lighthouse. And I have never heard of 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And not really anything about Promising Young Woman. Which, again, that means nothing. But it's literally just me, like, saying what I've heard, you know? I'm losing my voice. Because I've been talking nonstop for 3 hours. And I'm not used to that. Because I haven't streamed consistently God knows how long. So don't mind me if you're hearing my voice, like, start to go. I love Out to Sea. My favorite line from that is, "There's no such thing as too late. That's why they invented death." That's good. Hello, welcome on in. Hello, Suherd. Hello. Birdemic Shock and Terror is just so bad. It makes you think, did they take this? Sometimes you watch something and you're just like, y'all really did this, huh? Hi, Shot. How are you? Welcome on in. The classic Universal. Yes, that was a big thing, kind of, in terms of when we're discussing, like, October films. It's like there was a good chunk of people that were wanting those classic Universal monster movies, which I really think I should watch. Like, just sit down and truly watch, whether it be here or, you know, at some point I really need to. Yes. Oh goodness. Okay. But yeah, so after this stream, I'm going to fix my letterbox and update it, and then repost that. So yes, both of you said the same movie. Excuse me, good lord. What is that? Abbott and Costello. I know that they have a quite a decent amount of movies, huh? Can I get a translation on that, please? What is that? What is that? But yeah, so I know that Abbott and Costello has a few different movies, yes? And by a few, I mean probably multiple. So Yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That funny enough, I have been recommended that multiple times. You should really watch, right? Yeah, yeah. I love how all three of you said that. That'd be funny. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hi, Tom. Thank you. Trying to think of what. God, excuse me. Yeah, for Letterboxd, you just click watch the SML. Like, I don't know. Faded. Oh, okay. Yeah, guess I just did that completely wrong. My bad. Didn't. Oh, you know what? I see it. I see the eye. Huh. Wild. So when I click that, does that, can I move them or nah, whatever. I'll figure it out. I will figure that out. I didn't even see the dumb eye. So I don't know. Oh my god, where did my screen go? Okay, I was like, where did that go? We're trying to keep the people. I know, and recently I just kind of realized like recently that the actor for Pee-wee did pass away, and that's so sad. Paul Rubens, wasn't it? Yeah, he died too soon, and that's so sad. The Porky films? Oh god. Crosby and Hope. Yeah, I haven't heard of that either. Yeah, I mean, as per usual, I always know, like, going into, like, definitely, like, YouTube streams, it's more, like, what's it called? Like, more just suggestion anything. So I always just try to keep them in mind, truly. Last Man on Earth. Let's see. Trying to think of, or trying to look up more, actually. What else? Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything else, like, other, like, specifics in terms of that, but... Okay, cool. Anyway, I was trying to look up one more thing, but I can't really find it. Revenge of the Nerds series have not aged well. Don't you love that, kind of? Like, in a way, it's just like, when it's just something that was so specific for, like, a time period, and it just doesn't quite age that well. Just like, ooh. It's like, sometimes you can get away with it, and sometimes you cannot. So, like, there are certain games that are definitely like that. Not in terms of, like, what's it called? Not in terms of, like, the way that, like, the game looks or whatever, but just, like, the content of it sometimes is like, oh dear. I'm gonna be real with you, Suherd. I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea, and I am so sorry. Some of the 80s movies are cringe, but some are great. Oh no, I can from the 80s movies that I have watched at this point, I completely agree. haven't you know, gotten through like even like a chunk of them, but you know, I can definitely yeah. Can I? If I start, I have seen 37 80s movies, it looks like. Breakfast Club is one that I do need to see, yeah. Leisure Suit Larry. I have never heard of that game. But yeah, I've watched a chunk of what's it called? 80s movies at this point. Like all the Indiana Jones movies that I've watched so far, 80s. Lethal Weapon 2, Airplane, Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop, Spaceballs, Say Anything, Princess Bride, Dirty Dancing, Scrooged, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Victor, Victoria, Nightmare on Elm Street, Goonies, 5, White Knights, Terminator, The Thing, Aliens, Trouble in Little China, The Color Purple. It's interesting because there are some that are just like more like I don't know, definitely like very 80s films like Big Trouble in Little China, you know, like that I think of an 80 movie and I think of that movie, you know what I mean? But then you have like things like The Shining and Aliens and like even like Steel Magnolias, where it's just like they're very like iconic or very serious films. But you also have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and what else have I seen? Monster Squad, that's very 80s to me. Even like Highlander to an extent, you know, like these. It's so interesting. I don't know. So you can see that in any decade of movies, right? I could see that, of course. But I think with the 80s specifically, there was definitely like something there, you know. There was definitely like a trope. Yeah, Back to the Future. Ghostbusters is another series that I have not seen and need to watch. I am slightly hesitant a little bit. Yeah, Big Trouble screams 80s. Yes, agreed. You enjoyed my misery reaction? Thank you. That was a lot of fun. If you decided to do a series, Police Squad, makers of Airplane is a good place to start since there are only 6 episodes. Right. And so like I think that's a good idea to, because like as much as I would love to react to Breaking Bad, there's like what, six seasons? It might just be a lot, you know. Enjoy it as an adult. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess no decade is perfect, so go into a decade where you know, you'll be safe. God, that reminds me, it was actually very funny. You know, they made a new Mean Girls movie, and it's like the musical version, because it was the musical, like Broadway musical one, they turned into a movie. And Renee Rapp is the isn't she Regina George, right? Or is it isn't she that? She is. Yeah, she is Regina George. And there was like an interview with her, and she's like, the interviewer was like, would you want to be like transported back to like the first movie, or like, you know, if you could go back to the decade of the first movie, which was, you know, the 2000s, like early 2000s, would you? And she was like, well, I'm gay, so no. I'm like, yeah. Like, are you kidding? I thought that was so funny. Like, no, I'm good. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. Thank you so much. What? Oh, my headphones. My earbuds just died. No. Well, there's your limit. 3.5 hours is the limit for these. Got it. Okay. Damn. Let me, God, that's such a short. That is such a short damn time. Lucky. I heard it just like die. That's Love, Death, and oh, are you saying Love, Death, and Robots? That series is really good. I enjoyed that a lot. But I haven't seen the Naked Gun series, no. Not same with Labyrinth, same with Neverending Story. Neverending Story is a must-watch. Well, damn, noted. So I'll just go ahead and write it down. Oh my god. Go ahead, write it down. Okay. Yeah. Let me find my draft again. It's literally a draft filled with probably, God knows how many movies at this point. Who knows at this point? Never Ending Story. I've been writing them down though. Never Ending Story. What? Okay. 1984. Oh, it's a fantasy movie. Okay. There's 3 of them. Wow. I have heard like of it, but like I never really heard anything about it besides that, huh? Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, noted. Don't watch the 3rd one. Well, yeah, I love Death and Robots. I love because it's so many different. Sammy, thank you for the for subscribing. Hello. I love it because it's so many different like art forms and different styles of art that like come together, and you know, it's so cool. It's so cool to see. Someone mentioned the 10th, I think it was 8Ball mentioned the 10th Kingdom before. Which is another, the 10th Kingdom, which I've never heard of before actually. Yeah, it's miniseries. Huh. Again, these are like things that, you know, people are mentioning and stuff like that. It's always interesting to hear because it just goes to show how many things are out there. How many different pieces of media, you know, like different shows and movies and miniseries and documentaries, and I love documentaries, by the way. I've done 1 or 2, definitely 1 on my channel, which is not, it was more of like documentary movie, but like it was still documentary. No, it was definitely documentary, but I love documentaries, so I'm always up for that too. Like Chernobyl, I need to watch that. That's more of a mainstream documentary, docuseries, etc. that I think I would like to watch. So Black Mirror, I've seen, I'm assuming that you're saying Black Mirror, I'm sorry. Black Mirror was crazy. I have not watched all of it. I've watched a few episodes, and one of the episodes completely broke me. For anyone who knows Black Mirror, would you like to guess which one that was? Never Ending Story truly was. My son rewound the VHS tape to watch his favorite parts over and over again. That's funny. Throwback to VHS. We used to have one, and we had a bunch of VHS tapes, and I genuinely wish we kept them. All of it. Yeah, I need to watch more. I don't think I can react to them genuinely, because there's a lot of episodes. But I've seen it, and it's good. March of the Penguins. Love it. I don't think anyone could watch everything, just pick for the bet. Yeah. I have not seen The Bear, but you would think, as someone who almost went to culinary school, would have watched The Bear by now. Yeah. That's a watch. That's a must watch for me, definitely. What? Wait, what? Hold on. What was it? like, am I tripping? Hold on. No, that is okay. Yeah, that's right. No, I was correct. But yeah, loved it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Black Mirror. How many episodes of Black Mirror are there? There's a lot. There is a lot. Hold on. Wait. Actually, there's not as much as I thought. Because there isn't a ton. Wait, what? Huh. I don't remember. I just don't. I'm losing it over here. Sorry. Yeah, if anyone would like to guess which episode completely fucking broke me with that, yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I'm full stop assuming that we got rid of the VHS player and all the tapes, but I also could probably bet that it's in the attic somewhere, and I need to go through that attic because woo. San Junipero, don't at me, all right? Yeah, I was crying. I was watching it with my partner, and she was like, just watching me sob, and I'm like, stop it. Like, I can't watch that again. I can't. That completely, utterly broke me. That broke me. And like 3 years ago, before I started my channel, I watched Coco, the animated film. That broke me. Oh, I cried at least like 3 different times. That destroyed me. Yeah. You Are Here come from Away Story. Is it? Oh, okay. Focusing on the role of international. Oh wow. See, that's what's so interesting about, I don't know, just about documentaries is it's literally visual history, right? You know, it really is, and I think that's why I do really love them, and I need to watch more of them, because I really enjoy history, and a visual medium is my favorite medium. So like I can't reading. I was talking about it before, like I was never a reader, never ever in school. Hated it. Still don't read. Like I don't pick up a book and read it, you know. I haven't done that in quite some time. I think audiobooks would be better for me anyway, but I was never a reader, and I hated it growing up. So like visual, I'm more of a visual learner, and anything visual is more appealing to me. I mean, I doing the channel, like, you know. So you know, so that's just me. But then there are other people who are just, you know, the complete opposite. You know, they're much more of a reader, and like part of me wish that I kind of was more of a reader, because there's plenty of, I know there are plenty of amazing stories that are written clearly, right? You know, but I just can't do it. Can't sit there and read a book. Just can't do it. Yeah, Mom's a reader, I'm a watcher. There you go. The movie that I'm watching, well, that I did watch, and for Friday's video, it's on a book. Book turned movie. So there's your hint. Every so often I have a book that interests me and then I never read it. Even audiobooks I can't commit to. Right. And I feel like with audiobooks, it might be even worse, because I'm not actively like looking at something, but I'm listening. I think if I didn't work remotely and I had to like commute somewhere, because I do work remotely, thankfully. If I had to commute somewhere, I think I would listen to audiobooks. Read by Tim Curry, that's amazing. And then there's that too, where you have like sometimes like random people just reading or doing the audiobook, you know. I used to read you used to read 50 to 60 books a year. I genuinely speaking, I don't think I've ever read 50 books in my life, to be completely honest with you. That's crazy. 50 to 60 books a year. What the, you know, that's insane. Wild stuff. But since YouTube happened, I stopped reading for the most part. Yeah, YouTube really ruined it, huh? There's a video on YouTube about how people of wow. Interesting. Yeah, the one documentary that I watched on my channel was, oh man. Can't remember it. It was a request. It was Ryan's request, actually. Where was it? Come on. I just saw it. I literally just saw it before what I was looking through. At least I'm pretty sure it was Ryan's request. Touching the Void. Touching the Void. That was a Ryan request. It's this. Here you go. If for anyone who was interested in what that was. So. I read, wait, hold on. I read something before. Where was it? Oh, that's what you said before, April. Find a film in the public domain and watch along. That would be cool. That would be cool to do. Public domain movies. It is a lot, actually. Hold on. Hold on. It's a lot. I mean, a lot of older movies are public domain now, but I would have to, like, that would be cool to do a poll based on that, you know, listing popular public domain movies and going from there, you know. 10 best movies in public domain. Oh yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is a public domain movie. Whoopsies, oh well. The General, Battleship Potemkin. The Cat of Dr. Caligari, right? Nosferatu, that's public domain. Night of the Living Dead. Really? Oh. Huh, okay. His Girl Friday, Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Lady Vanishes, Nanook of the North. Oh wow. Huh, never heard of that. Cool. I met one of my favorite authors and embarrassed myself, so it derailed my reading because she's what I want to read, but I always remember them. Aw, no, I'm sorry. That's annoying. You can still read. You're good. Don't worry. You have maybe 1,000 books in your library. That is so wild. You have a whole ass library. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ready Player One might be... Really? Okay. I probably have to end soon because my voice is definitely going. Touching the Void is a great example of a movie I would have never watched if it weren't for your channel. Love that one. Right? Right? Like that. I really enjoyed that because it was so intense. You know? It was... I don't know. I just do really enjoy... I enjoy documentaries a lot. There was one, I think the one... I can never remember the name of it because I'm just bad with names of things. Clearly, I'm looking everything up. There was one that I watched like a year or two ago. I think it's on Max. It was about a guy. It was more of like a more popular documentary that was like more like mainstream because it was talked about a lot. And it was about a guy. It was like over the course of 25 years, 30. He was filming 3 different like drug addicts basically. and watching, he was filming the whole time, and he was, you know, recording their life basically. That was wild. That was wild. I can't remember the name of it. It was it's literally called Life of Crime. Yeah. 1984 to 2020. So he had filmed these 3 addicts for that amount of time. And it was wild. It was really a wild ride. And ugh, you know, I think what really started documentaries were always, of course, they're always around and everything, but I think what made them a little bit more mainstream for people to like watch was Tiger King. I think you know, is because that was right in the beginning of the pandemic, you know, and that is when it came out and people were just so invested in it, and so that was all what people were talking about. And I think that's what made more, at least docu-series, more mainstream, you know what I mean? At least that's what I feel like, because they was all right, it was always like relatively like popular and stuff, but like with that coming out, I think that was really that boosted the numbers a little. Yeah, I would watch it, Julian. It's really it's harsh. It's like, it's very real, and it is sad. Hi Moon, how are you? Not sure if I asked, but are you into single setting movies where it takes place all in one area? For example, you've seen Misery, Castaway, or Speed. Yes, one of the movies that I actually just watched, it was a request, so it's on Patreon, you know, just for now, which I hope one day I can edit these, but you know, Ryan requested it. It was another Ryan request, and it's literally called Free Fire. I watched that. I really enjoyed that because it did take place all in the same setting, but you don't realize that like at all until like 30 minutes in, and you're just like, so we're not moving here, right? Like, it just, and it keeps going, you're like, yeah, we're not moving. Like, we're not moving the whole time. So that was a good one. I enjoyed that. It's called Free Fire. I can't wait to grab, yeah, your list was, yeah, there's a lot. It's all, which I mean, the stuff that I watched, I mean, there you go, you fit right in. It's all over the place, and I'm fine with that, and you know I'm fine with that. So, oh god, I'm losing it, folks. Well, if that was what you were thinking of, Blackbird, wonder if I read your mind. My favorite doc, sorry, I just saw that. Visions of Light, The Celluloid Closet, and Maiden. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of those ones, actually. I need to dive more into genuine. I enjoy documentaries a lot, but I haven't seen a lot, and I need to change that. So I'm actually watching, and I want to fucking punch the dude in the face that is involved in this, but again, really bad with titles right now. The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. That is what me and my friends were kind of binging the other night, and you just the father at all, like, just that's in there. Yeah. You just wanna punch that dude in the face because he's such a phony. Anyway, he's so dramatic, Philip. I hate him. I need someone to just tone, you know, because he's just so phony. He's a phony, dramatic drama queen. Anyway. Stealing Lincoln's Body is a great documentary. That's quite the title. Stealing Lincoln's Body. That, I completely spelled that wrong. Jesus. Okay, Stealing Lincoln's Body. Huh. Okay. It doesn't look like I can watch it anywhere though. That sucks. Not online at least. This is why we can't get rid of physical media, folks. Yeah, the disappearance of physical media is really scary, you know? Because then you have situations like this where you're like, oh, I can't watch it without a streaming service, but I don't even have a streaming service. There's a stink bug in my room! No, go away. It landed. I hate it here. I hate it here. Anyway, I'm probably going to wrap it up here momentarily, folks, because I haven't streamed for this long in quite some time, and I could feel it in my throat a little bit. You can kind of hear it a little bit. So I will probably be wrapping up here shortly. Best documentary was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Is that actually considered a documentary? One of the worst movies I saw last year was Poor Thing. Really? I heard that it was really good. Oh, but I think it seems like one of those movies where it will not be everybody's cup of tea. So that's fair. That's okay. Some movies just aren't for everybody. It really isn't. And we know that by now, honestly. I'm slowly in single setting movies because it takes out the material of movies and leave with the right appreciation. Exactly. Yeah, no, I can genuinely completely agree with that, because you're right, because it's not focused necessarily on a setting, it's more focused on the actual actors and the acting itself. If you haven't watched Free Fire, I highly recommend it. It's fun, you know. It's crazy. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was an excellent book. It's not a real doc. Yeah, I kind of figured what he was like outside the vampire. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Same. It's 3 a.m. in Berlin. I've got. You stayed up to watch the stream, Julian. Crazy. You're too nice. I appreciate you. Thank you. Everything I like ends up feeling like I'm the only one who likes it. I don't know. I guess it really just depends. You know, with me, it's very much like I'm pretty, you know. I mentioned it before. I'm not necessarily easy like easygoing, and like, well, I'm easygoing, but with watching movies, or easy to please, that's the term I was looking for. But I think maybe am. I don't know. Love the stream. I had a great time. So thank you for being here as well, Pisto. I really do appreciate it. Everybody who came and hung out for either 2 minutes or 2 hours or the whole time. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. And I will very, very, very much do my best to do more of these streams as often as I possibly can. This damn bug! Sit your ass down! Please land again, because if I have to hear you buzzing as I'm trying to say goodbye to people who spent their time here, I'm gonna be really mad. He's still buzzing around. What a little hoe bag. Anyway, I appreciate y'all staying by and hanging out and everything. Again, I'm gonna do my very, very best to try to stream just a little bit more often, you know. The next stream I think will be on Twitch, maybe. But I might try to do a multi-stream and also broadcast to YouTube as well. But I also might just do another YouTube stream first, you know, just to see if other folks that couldn't make it tonight would be there instead. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try my best, and that's all I can promise you. So truly, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. New video Friday. You know, nothing. Same old with that. New video. It's gonna be a wild one. God, twas a wild one. Twas. But you'll find out what that is tomorrow when I post about it being live on Patreon. So in the community section of my YouTube, you'll see that that post. So you'll find out tomorrow. My Twitch is the same as my username. It's OGB Reacts on Twitch. So you are, I mean, literally just same exact thing. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. See you on Friday's video, especially if you have been waiting. And some people have been waiting for this one, so definitely excited to share. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for being here. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.